That's better. All right. All right, there we go. Had no microphone for a minute. Silly me, it wasn't plugged in. Okay, back to Hostage Negotiator. Time to finish off the second try of a career. Let's see, where were we? Did 6 years. Just lost to Incognito in year 6. Lots of dead hostages. Still 19 left in the pool. 16 dead so far, and probably 3 more negotiations to go. So I guess it is possible to have the career end early in an embarrassing defeat. Let's see. So yeah, personal stress was at 3. You know, I was going through stuff and saw there's this other die that hasn't been mentioned yet. This black one that has an X on one and everything else is a shield. So, I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's in one of the finales it gets used. Alright, and I need to be reminded of the cards we had over here. Had both CPR cards. One of them you can turn one dead hostage into a saved hostage during a terror phase, and the other one you can re-roll all dice one time for any failed hostage escape attempt. Okay. Vacation time to lower personal stress, up to -3. Right now that would waste 1, but it might be worth using. Let's see, between the stressor card and then the career card, there could be something that does a personal stress check, so maybe I'll use that. Let's see, restraint, that doesn't do anything, and unless a card refers to it. And then, oh yeah, respected gets used during the finale, so okay. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the vacation time before cards come up just to lower this personal stress. Alright, so vacation is gone. But hey, career stress and personal stress are both 1 now. I like that. Okay, so it's time for year 7. Start with a stressor card. If there are any, there is 1. This is the last one, so unless I get another one, there won't be any stressor card next year. It says, eventually the charges against you are dropped by the district attorney's office. Hey, that's nice. I don't remember what the legal troubles were for. Yeah, it was for something. Alright, choices are go out and celebrate with your colleagues, or celebrate quietly with your family. Family. Let's see. Still married in this one, and wife didn't get killed. Was able to rescue her from sicko in year 5. Ooh, do we still have the brother and his family over or something like that? I don't know. I'm going to celebrate with colleagues. Sounds more fun. The night gets a bit rowdy with drinks flying around and caution is being thrown into the wind. A young gun named Valerie corners you. You are beautiful. Which one says that? By the time you realize the mistake you are making, the kiss is almost over. Uh-oh, gain stress for Valerie. And +1 personal stress. Oh, I should have used that. Should have saved it. If I saved it till now, I could lower it to 1. Oh well. Aw, stressor Valerie. I can't remember if I had one of those last time. I'm just going to roll to see which one I'm going to take. 1. Alright, top one. Well, that'll come up next year. Alright, so that was it. A new stressor card and +1 personal stress. Just can't get rid of that stress. Too bad. Okay. And then proceed to this year's career event. All right, career year 7. Oh, that side. If your rank is sergeant or above, discard this card and draw another year 7 card. Yes, lieutenant is what, 2 above sergeant? I don't know, 1 above. Okay, so don't get to do this one. Where do I have those? There they are. All right, there are 3 in here. I'm going to roll to draw one again. 4, number 2. This has been a tough but rewarding year. You are confident in your skills, and even now, you still get a rush of adrenaline when you get called to the scene of a negotiation. Draw a campaign abductor. Okay. And then, whoops, that was the crisis part. That's for later. This also says, if your rank is sergeant or above, discard this draw and draw another one. Okay, yeah, that wasn't right. Okay, we don't get to do that one either. Do I get to use any of them? 5. I'm taking the bottom one. Okay, this one does not say anything. The chief brings you, Simmons, and Kowalski into her office. Okay, here's the deal. One of you is getting a promotion. You're all qualified, and any one of you could do the job. So I'm just going to base it on who has the best performance over the next few weeks. Good luck, and I'll have my decision in a month. Dismissed. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 1 promotion left to go. Currently lieutenant. Captain's the highest. Focus on beating Simmons or focus on beating Kowalski? Oh, I don't know. How about Kowalski? Why not? I know Kowalski is a character in something. Can't think of what it is. Kowalski. Kowalski got called on first and performed strongly. Simmons isn't likely to be able to compete. Kowalski saved all of the hostages, but the abductor escaped. If you capture or eliminate the abductor in your next negotiation, increase your rank before drawing the next personal card. Ooh. All right. Okay, get promoted to captain without even having to roll for it if I can capture or eliminate the abductor. All right. Oh, and crisis. This might be the first time you felt like a veteran. Everyone seems to look up to you and seek you out for guidance. Hostages have been taken, and you are asked to support one of the newer negotiators. Draw a campaign abductor. Instead of your conversation card set, take the conversation cards that are not in your set. Oh. Whoops. I like my set. Have some of those replacement cards, and these 3 cards that I've added from the set, I don't know if these should be used or not. There won't be too many chances to save hostages if I don't use those. Alright, because here's the other set. I guess they're the hostage escort cards. Yeah, not a whole lot. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should use these or not. Because they aren't from this conversation card set. They've just been added to it based on the rank cards. Well, if I use those, I just have to remember those are the ones that have been added to this. So let's see. Secret extraction, little compromises, and total mind control. All right, 4, 6, 8. I can remember that. Okay, who do we get? Lieutenant Jackson. Okay, had him last time. If I recall, there was a way to get him to surrender without doing a whole lot. I can't remember. All right, Lieutenant Jackson. he starts with 9 hostages. Okay, 9 hostages, and then starts at threat level 3. Starting demands: 2 Lieutenant Jackson major demands. There are only 3 of them. He gets 2 of them. Yeah, I don't remember. These 2. All right. 2 major demands he starts off with. There's one more that might get added. Special rules. He may not be eliminated. Oh yeah, the Stockholm Syndrome tracker. If this ever gets up to 5, you lose. Put the Stockholm Syndrome tracker card in play during setup and place 1 of the starting hostages on the card. Yeah, you lose the game if there are over 5 or more hostages on the card. So a card, let's see, hostages can only be saved from here. You have to move them to there, and then you can save them. If at any time a hostage is killed, you lose the game. Lieutenant Jackson is in trouble. He's being framed for the murder of the chief of police. Believing he had no other option. Oh, well, she can't give a promotion then. She's dead. Believing he had no other option, he's taken some administrative workers hostage at the station in an attempt to gather evidence and buy himself some time. Tempers are short, and so is time. Unlike most of the others on the force, you actually believe Jackson when he says he didn't do it. Now you need to keep him alive and find proof. All right, Lieutenant Jackson. Okay, what else was in here? So a couple 1-point cards. What do these do? Oh yeah, these prevent, you can play these to prevent hostages from being killed by a single source. So those are going to be important. You have the Stockholm Syndrome cards. And then some other terror cards. Okay, so if I recall, the Stockholm Syndromes, I'll make the deck and then add some of those into there. What do they do? Yeah, that's right. Roll a die. If the result is greater than or equal to the threat level, move 1 hostage to the Stockholm Syndrome tracker and draw another red terror card. Okay. Okay, rules for Lieutenant Jackson. Place the Stockholm Syndrome tracker on the table. Put 1 hostage on there. Before setting up the terror deck, set aside the Stockholm Syndrome cards. Create the terror deck as usual, and then shuffle in some of these. 2 for an easy game, 3 for normal, 4 for hard. I'm just going to do normal again. So I'm going to add in 3 of these after creating the deck. So 10 red terror cards plus 3 of those. Okay. Add 3 of these in there. Shuffle those up, and then I also need a pivotal event. Means I have to mix up that deck too. so one of these on the bottom. Okay, there's the terror deck. Okay, so what were the other rules for him? Abductor-specific terror cards, yes. Yeah, okay. Stockholm Syndrome. In this abductor pack, some of the hostages will experience Stockholm Syndrome. When this occurs, you will take a hostage from the pool and place it on here. Hostages may not be saved while they are on the tracker. If there are ever 5 or more hostages on the tracker, you lose. And how do I get them off of there? I think I have to spend conversation points? I don't recall. This doesn't say. It didn't say on here, did it? No. Let's see. Was it in the rule book over here? Was it in one of the demands? I don't remember. All right, here we go. Let's see. Does that have? Yes. All right, this has Lieutenant Jackson in it. Here we go, Lieutenant Jackson. All right, how Stockholm Syndrome affects negotiations. Yeah, when they experience Stockholm Syndrome, you move them over here. I'll put this there. In order to restore hostages to the regular hostage pool, you must concede one of Lieutenant Jackson's major demands. Okay, that's right. All right, one of the major demands. That's what it was. I think it was the major demand where if you concede it, then you can spend, I think it was 3 conversation points or something to move a hostage back to the pool. It was something like that. Okay. So it's in the major demands. So I definitely need to see what those major demands are. And try to avoid more hostages going over there. So I want to save them as quickly as possible. Okay, so have those 2 new cards. Unfortunately, just have the base 0-point cards. Let's see, 1. You talk, I'll listen. You're in a tight spot, I can help. Just take a breath. Hostage escort, play hardball, extended conversation, all snipers. Oh, too high. Okay, and then, yeah, these 2 new cards, I'm going to put them right here. And then, well, the 3 that I had in the other deck. Maybe I'll try to avoid using them if I can. Just in case I'm not supposed to. Alright, so start with these. And I think it's time to start. Okay, so have the CPR cards, that can help. He starts at only 3. It'll only take lowering at 2 to get 3 dice out there. So I think I want to work on that first. All right, keep cool. Oh, and these major demands are not supposed to be revealed or anything, are they? No, it doesn't say that. So okay, good to go. All right, keep cool. Failure. -1 conversation point. Try that again. All right, that's better. 2 shields, that's 1 conversation point, and it goes down 1. Okay, I want to know those demands. Hopefully I don't get any failures. What are your demands? Threat level goes up 1. Well, I need to see one of those demands. Okay, I get to see one. This one. Major demand. Find evidence to absolve me of murder. When revealed, remove any other revealed major demand from the game. Okay. Discard 2 conversation cards during any conversation to spend time finding evidence. Move 1 Stockholm Syndrome hostage back to the hostage pool. Alright. Now, there are some of those terror cards that punish you for having unrevealed demands. But that one doesn't sound too bad. You can get a hostage for 2 cards. Which I could maybe right now discard both of these to bring that 1 hostage over. But, I don't know, it might be better to earn some conversation points. Yeah, I want to earn some conversation points because I need those cards that'll prevent a hostage from dying. Although for now I have CPR, so that can prevent 1, so I should be okay. I want the conversation points. All right, small talk. All right, 2 shields, so that's 3 points. May as well do the other one. All right, failure. 1 point, conversation's over. That was a boring conversation anyway. All right. So 2 points. Or 4 points. I still need to get that down. I don't need to do all the hostage escort. If I, all the lowering threat level ones will be good enough for, saving hostages. Little compromises is good, but I don't like the penalty if I fail. Maybe just take a breath. Yeah, I'm not going to be earning any conversation points next round, so just take a breath. If I fail, it goes down 2, but that's fine. It just means I'll be spending 0 instead of 0. So I'm thinking, just take a breath, and both of these cards to prevent hostages from getting killed. Yeah, it says you can play this card at any time to prevent all hostages from being killed by a single source. It says all hostages, so I guess if more than 1 hostage was going to be killed at a time, that could save them all. Alright, so I need that. Need that insurance, and then 2 points left. Yeah, I think just take a breath. Just take a breath. Alright, that's 0. Terror card. Oh, I'm getting angry. +2. Not happy about that. Okay, up to 5. All right, just take a breath. See if I can get it down 1. Just need 1 shield. All right, got 1 shield. Goes down 1. Says, or if threat is K, -2. Well, threat level's not K. Oh, I did not put all those back. Those should be back there. Okay, well that's it for the turn, because hanging on to these. Okay, so that's it. Buy all the free cards again. And not even as good as where I started out so far. That's too bad. Terror card. Oh, this goes back. Just take a breath right there. Oh, oh no, this is not Stockholm Syndrome. Consider this a show of faith. This hostage may be saved from the, save 1 hostage, and it can be from the Stockholm Syndrome tracker card. I like that. Well, we'll definitely do that. So currently there are none on there. Good thing I didn't spend 2 cards to move that one. That would have been a waste. Okay, good tarot card. Time to keep cool. Alright, 1 shield, that'll lower it 1. The other keep cool. Okay, 1 shield, that'll lower it 1. Alright. Fortunately, can't do that anymore. Now, I can figure out what that other major demand is, but I'm thinking I just leave that for now. Because I really don't want to fail and move the threat level up. So I think I'm going to trade in both of these for conversation points. So 2 points for those 2 cards, and then small talk. 2 points. The other small talk. 1 point, conversation's over. All right, 5 points this time. I don't want the 5-point card, that just lets you roll extra dice. Little compromises and play hardball. I'd be fine with those once I get up to 3 dice, because they have bad consequences for failing. But play hardball. 2 shields. It costs 4. 2 shields, you get 5 conversation points and save 1 hostage. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, or I could get 1 reroll. Well, if I got that, I'd get a reroll. That'd be 5. Or could do the just take a breath cards. Really make sure that threat level's down, and then end the reroll. So I can get a total of 2 hostages from those. Can only get 1 from this, but also the 5 points, which more than pays for the card. But it's only if I get 2 shields. 1 shield, you just get 2 points. Ooh, or it says, or if there is an unrevealed demand, you get 5 points. And there is an unrevealed demand, which I'm probably going to leave there for now. Let's see. So yeah, unless I fail, no matter what, I pay for the card. 2 shields, you also get a hostage. I think I'm going to take that, but I'm not going to use it yet. Okay, bind those 2. That'll cost 5. All right, these go back. Tarot card. Minor demand, food. All right. Concede during any conversation to ignore 1 conversation ender. Penalty for conceding, remove the associated conversation card from the game. Ooh. So if you use this to cancel out something like, well, small talk, ending the conversation, whatever card it is gone. I don't like that. But nah, we'll see. All right, that's out there. You know what? Stockholm Tracker's going over there. That's better. Okay. Oh. No. All right. I was going to say I didn't buy all these cards. No, I used them last round. All right. Now I have the reroll. I could do this right now, but really, I may as well just wait. So I'm not going to do anything. I have 4 cards, so I can buy all the free cards. That's 10. That's the most you can have. All right. So I get all the free cards. So now, that's it for that turn. New tarot card. I downloaded your playbook. Make a threat roll. Success. 1 extra die for the next conversation phase. I really wish I had 3 dice right now. Failure. Remove a number of conversation cards with the sum total cost equal to the current threat level from the game. If threat is S, you may remove 1 0-cost card. All right, so if I fail, I have to remove a total of 2 points worth of conversation cards from the game. Well, that's not too bad. I'll just take one of these 2s I don't care about. Probably if you're in a tight spot, I can help. But if I succeed, I get 1 extra die the entire next conversation phase, and that's great because I have lots of cards. Nice. Got a shield, so I get an extra die. And as soon as I move down into the green, I'll have 4 dice for the conversation phase. Okay, looking good. Good time to have that. All right. Well, going to do a keep cool first. Let's get that 4th die. Just need 1 shield. All right, got the 1 shield. That'll do it. 4 dice now. Let's see. Now I'm going to do the other keep cool first. See if I can get it to S. Little insurance. Shouldn't be too hard to accomplish. Okay, 1 shield. All right, it's at S. Too bad I didn't get any conversation points to go along with it. All right, gonna play that play hardball. Okay, better not fail. Whew, almost failed. All right, 1 shield. Oh, well, okay. Get the 5 conversation points. So, well, netted 1 conversation point. Unfortunately, didn't get a hostage to go along with it. I can't really do anything else this round other than get conversation points. I mean, with the reveal your demands, I could get 2 conversation points as I've traded in for 1, but that's only if I get 2 shields. Then I also have to reveal that demand. I don't think I want to do that. So, I think the what are your demands? I'm just going to trade in for 2 more points. So that's 7, and then small talk. Get lots of points. 2 shields, that's 3 points. I'm up to 10. Now, this only goes up to 12, so I'm not sure if 12 is the most you can have. Well, let's see if I get 2 shields here. Well, it doesn't matter because I only got 1 shield, so I get 2 points. Yeah, I'm not sure what would have happened if I got 2 shields. Would I have 13 points or just 12? I don't know. All right, well, okay, that goes away. Didn't save any hostages, but got down to S and got 12 points to use. Still have the reroll and then those 2 insurance cards. So, I could put both of these out there for 12 points. Total mind control, that's 8 points. 2 shields, you get -4, which if that's still there, that'll be 4 hostages. 1 shield, -3. You fail, you still get -2 on the threat level. So I might want to go for that. Little compromises. 2 shields, you get -2 threat, 1 hostage, and 2 conversation points. 1 shield, it's 1, 1, and 1. Failure though, threat level goes up, conversation ends. Although, these were 2 cards that I have added to the deck I'm using, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to use those or not. But I'm going to. So I think I want to go with those 2. Could instead do just take a breath. Get 2 shields, you more than pay for the card, and get -1 on the threat level. But now I want to get as much hostage rescuing right now as I can. I'm getting both of those. Okay. Next tarot card. Haven't seen any of the Stockholm syndromes yet. Lost a die. Situation is worsening. +1 on the threat level, and then if any unrevealed demands, +1 again. Dang, one of those. I was hoping those wouldn't come up. So back down to 2 dice. Now I do not want to roll these yet. Although if I don't roll either one, well, no, I do want to roll them. If I don't roll either one, and I can only take 5 of the free cards. Oh, that should be down at 0. Yeah, I should roll 1. I have the reroll. And as soon as I roll one of them, if I do little compromises first, unless I fail, I'll be down back to 3 dice for the other one. Maybe I should do total mind control first, just to play it safe. Because then no matter what, I'll have an extra die for little compromises. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Total mind control. Oh, what a waste. Well, down to S. Got the third die back in there. All right, little compromises. There we go. All right, 2 shields gives me 2 conversation points, -2 on the threat level and 1 hostage. Since I'm at S, that means 3 hostages. All right, finally making some progress there. 5 more to go. And I still have both insurance cards and CPR. That's right. I have the CPR that lets me re-roll a failed hostage rescue, so maybe it would have been better to perhaps take secret extraction. If I failed, I could re-roll. Oh well. Alright, well that's going to be it for that round. I only got 2 points. I get to buy all the free cards and then just take a breath. Okay, that puts them down to 0. These can go back up here. New tarot cards. Still have all 3 Stockholm Syndromes in there. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, still lots. But 3 of them are going to make me draw again. At least 3. This is going nowhere. Dead hostage. Okay. Now I can use one of these, although I'd rather use CPR to not just nullify that, but to turn it into a saved hostage instead. Alright, so that CPR has been used, so that's a saved hostage. Still have those insurance cards. But if any unrevealed demands, +1 on the threat level. Wish I knew what that other one was. Whether it'd be worth it to reveal the demand. Since there's nobody on the Stockholm Syndrome card, it's probably, well, I don't know. Alright, well, I'll at least get down to S very easily. Okay, so I have the keep cool, or the 2 keep cools, and just take a breath. All of these will lower threat level and rescue hostages. Well, I already have 3 dice, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll play just take a breath first. On 2 shields. Oh. Failure is -2 conversation points. I can trade in 2 cards. I may as well trade in the... I do have a re-roll, but I'm going to trade in the what are your demands cards. Oh, whoops, I do not have play hardball. Where was that? Right there. Alright. I had it mixed in with the 0-point cards. I'm going to trade in the what are your demands. Both of those to increase that to 1 shield, so I'm back to S. And now I'll do keep cool. Oh, come on. So if I take the failure, it's -1 conversation point. If I trade in 2 cards, which that could be stuff over here too. If I trade in 2 cards, then, well, I don't get the -1 conversation point. And I save a hostage. I really want to save a hostage. I think I'm going to trade in one of those insurance cards. I shouldn't need more than 1 at a time, so I think that'll be okay. And the reroll card. Because all I have left is some small talk. So that's just to get some conversation points. So I'm going to trade in both of those to save a hostage. And I still have 1 more keep cool. Try to save that other hostage. And well, that one's on its side. I should re-roll it, except I already got 2 shields. So that's another hostage and conversation point. All right, that was good. Small talk. Oh, failed. well, I can take 1 point and end the conversation, or I can trade both these in and it's 2 points. Take the 1 point. No, I want to hang on to one of those, especially since one of my CPRs is gone. Well, the one that can save me during a terror phase is gone, so I definitely want to keep that. Okay. I don't remember. Does he surrender as soon as all the hostages are abducted? Or do you still have to save him afterward? You must find evidence, blah, blah, blah. Now, it doesn't say anything about that, so I think I still have to rescue him. But if I can rescue those 2 hostages, then I don't have to worry about anybody going to Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, so I still have small talk. I only have 2 points. And there's the 1 reroll, but that'll waste a point if I buy that. Just take a breath again. Okay, all these go back. Oh, right there. All right, definitely going to buy, if I can, some re-rolls and the other insurance card. Terror card. Oh, that's down to 0. Oh, no, it's not. Thought it was going to be Stockholm Syndrome. But I'm growing impatient, drawing the resolve in the next red terror card. Well, so that's at least 4 cards in here that make you draw again. Stockholm Syndrome. Roll a die if the result is greater than or equal to the threat level, which it's at 0. I don't even need to roll. Move a hostage to Stockholm Syndrome. And then draw and resolve another one. Well, fortunately, only 1 more will affect me here. Oh, I'm getting angry again. +2. Yeah. Well, back down to 2 dice. Okay, it's going to take 2 conversation cards to get that off of there, and then have to save 2 hostages. Well, I don't have a lot I can do. Just take a breath. Yeah, I'm going to play that. If I fail, I get -2 conversation points, and then I may as well just hang on to small talk for next round. I failed -2, so I'm not going to play this, but that also means I don't get to buy anything. Oh well, I get to buy all the free cards. Okay. Next terror card. Stockholm Syndrome again. Alright, well this time if I roll a 1, I don't have to put the other one over there. Starting to run low on turns though. 1 more of these is Stockholm Syndrome, and I have to draw 1 more right now. Ooh, so there's only going to be 1 more turn and then the final round after that. Okay. Alright, come on, 1. Nope. Alright, other hostages on there. Probably going to have to do all that in the last round. Well, we'll see. Okay, have to draw another one. So many secrets. Choose 1. Add a hostage to the pool. Don't really want to do that. +2 on the threat level. Definitely don't want that. Or -1 die until the next conversation phase. Wow. Really want to be used. Well, okay, hang on. One of these is going to be Stockholm Syndrome. So if I take -1 die and just don't use these now, then, well, let's say 1 more turn, and then I'll buy him for the final round. If I do roll all these now, well, no, if I don't roll all these now, I'll still get, no matter what, I get to use them twice. So it might be worth not adding a hostage or the +2 to the threat level, just taking the -1 die and basically skipping a turn. Really don't want an extra hostage, and I don't want to have +2 threat level. If I take the -1 die, I'm down to 1 for right now. So, yeah, I'm going to do that and then just not play anything. Okay. Okay, no, don't get to buy anything. Next one, your time is running out. Discard half the remaining red tarot cards, round down. Well, that would be 0, because there's only one more. And then discard this card. Okay, that did nothing. All right, so end of next round, I'm going to get the 3rd Stockholm Syndrome. So what I don't want to do is move somebody over and not rescue them. So next round's going to be it. This will be Stockholm Syndrome, and then I'll turn over Pivotal Event. Okay, so I'm going to use all these now, and then get to rebuy them next round, because it'll be the last round. So I think right now is just conversation points. I don't want to move anyone over, unless I can also rescue them, but I can't with these cards. All right, so keep cool. Try to get back to 3 dice. All right, back to 3 dice. Let's do that other one. All right, one down, go down 1 again. Okay. What are your demands? I still want to leave that other one where it is. I'm going to have to trade in 4 cards to move both of them. I think I'm just going to try to buy all the 1-point cards so that I have more stuff to trade in. What are your demands? I'm just going to discard those for 1 point each. And then hopefully I can get lots of points with small talk. Oh. Yeah, 1 point, conversation's over. I can ignore it. What happens if I do that? Okay. I can discard this to ignore that conversation under and play the other small talk to get some more points, but now this small talk will be gone. I won't get to use it next time. Is that worth it? I think it's worth it. All right, 2 points. Okay, I get to spend 5. Now I could do all 3 of these. Those are 1 point each. 2 rerolls, and I don't really need this anymore, I don't think. But it'll be a card I can trade in both of them to move one of the hostages over. I'll be able to buy all the free cards again. I don't have small talk. If I buy these, that's 3 points, and then I can buy one of the 2-pointers. It would be just take a breath. So that would be 5 points. Or I can do little compromises, maybe get some hostages. If I fail, though, that's game over. Play hardball, maybe get some points. Play hardball might be a way to go. Although, no shields would be horrible. +2 threat level. But 1 or 2 shields, I get 5 conversation points, and then I can buy something else. Although if I buy that, I only get 1 of the rerolls. No, I'm going to go with just take a breath. All right. All right, and then this is going to be it. These will go over here, although I'll get to buy them in just a second. Oh, that's at 0. So it's going to say Stockholm Syndrome. Well, there aren't any hostages left to move over. So what is the pivotal event? Change of plans. -1 die for the remainder of the game. That stinks. So I have to do everything with 2 dice. But all that I have to do, okay, so now new phase starts. I get to buy these again. All I have to do is rescue 2 hostages. I have 3 chances to do it. Plus, if I get any conversation points, I can buy some more. Now, I don't need these. Nothing's going to kill a hostage unless I buy one of these cards that might kill a hostage if I fail. So, I'm going to discard those to get one hostage. Oh, I have to save 3 hostages, right? I have to rescue both of them, and then the next saved hostage would be capture Lieutenant Jackson. So I need 3 successes on these -1s. Okay, so I guess first, keep cool. All right, got a shield. Okay, that's 1. Too bad I didn't get a conversation point as well. Now I'm going to trade in the what are your demands. I don't need those. Discard 2 of those to get the other hostage over. Okay, I'll do the other keep cool. Have 2 rerolls too. I think I need to re-roll. Yeah, because I need a success here. All right, re-roll the green one. Re-roll it again. So many failures. Well, -1 conversation point. I used up both of those. And so my only hope now is, all right, I need just take a breath to succeed. If I get 2 shields, I get 3 conversation points. I can use small talk to also get some conversation points if necessary. Although if this one fails, then it'll be impossible. All right. Okay, 2 shields, great. 3 points, I'm up to 2, and then save the last hostage. Now I just have to capture Lieutenant Jackson. So with 2 points, I get the other just take a breath, and then at least 1 shield, I win. Or I could do the small talk first to try to get more points. However, if I get no shields, conversation ends, game's over. So I think just take a breath. Well, although I guess with either one of these, if I fail the roll, it's over. Because here I'd get -2, and then the most I can get out of this is to get back to 1 point. Can't buy anything for 1 point. So, well, let me change then. So instead of buying that, I could get 3 or 4 points. Now everything, anything over here that'll rescue a hostage, I need 1 shield to do it. So, no, I don't think that's worth it. So, okay, it comes down to this. This is the very last chance. 1 shield, victory. No shields, defeat. 3 shields, all right. 3 conversation points, -1 on the threat level that'll rescue a hostage. There aren't any, so Lieutenant Jackson gets captured. Whew, came down to the very last roll. That was close. All right, Lieutenant Jackson, you're captured. That means I'm getting promoted to captain. All right. Just take a breath. Rerolls. Free cards. These are going away to the Lieutenant Jackson deck. Okay, and then these were the 3 that I had added to my deck from getting promoted. Okay, so the rest of these are all going away. And I did use those cards that I had added in, so hopefully I was allowed to do that. If not, oh well. Okay, so that was 9 saved hostages. All right, year 7, going up against Jackson. Win. He was captured. 9 saved hostages, 0 hostages killed. And yeah, the card said, let's see, this was, I did focus on beating Kowalski. Ooh, Kowalski, that's one of the characters in Stargate. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I think that was French Stewart. If you capture or eliminate the abductor in your next negotiation, increase your rank before drawing the next personal card. Nice. You know what? So the ones I discarded said, right, if your rank is sergeant or above, draw one of the other ones. This one does not say to use the other deck. And lieutenant, that I got to add in 2 cards, so I think I probably was not supposed to use those cards that I used. I used them once, I didn't get a whole lot out of them. Wait, what did I use? I definitely used total mind control. Did I use little compromises? If I did, what did I get? 1 shield? I don't remember using that one. I don't know, but I definitely used total mind control, although I failed on it, so. Anyway, yeah, so I think I was supposed to leave those out, because if you aren't, at least, it says if your rank is sergeant or above, did sergeant add in a card too? No. Yeah, detective added in 1 card, lieutenant added in 2 cards. So yes, I bet any of the year 7 cards that don't say to do that, to discard and draw another one if you're at least sergeant. All the ones that don't say to do that make you use the other deck. Anyway. Go back to Kowalski. Right, so I get promoted. Yay, up to captain. Don't have too many of those advanced skills though. Just 1 die and one of the 2 sets of replacement cards. All right. So that's all taken care of. Up to captain. Ooh, what's the reward for a captain? Oh, I think captain lets you concede a demand that costs 6 conversation points or less. So what was the other one that was out there? Find the corruption. When revealed, remove any other revealed major demand, just like the other one. To concede, discard 1 conversation card with a cost of 4 or more during any conversation to investigate who on the force may be corrupt? May be corrupt, I guess. Ooh, move all Stockholm Syndrome hostages back to the hostage pool. So if you spend 1 conversation card that costs at least 4, you move all the hostages over. Okay, so that you save it until you're going to do that. Well, what happens? Oh, no limit to how many times you can do it. All right. So this one was better. Well, for 1 hostage, you just discarded 2 cards. For this one, it was discard 1 card that costs at least 4, and you get all of them off. Yeah, all right. That might have been worth revealing. I'm not going to look at what this one says. Save it. It might come up another time. All right. So those go away. Lieutenant Jackson goes away. What was over here? That was food. Oh, that also goes. No. Over here. Okay, food. That just goes to the regular tear deck. CPR's back. Stockholm Syndrome's over here. Let's see, there was a specific card for him in the pivotal events. None of these have his face on them. Oh, alright, yeah, your little tricks won't work. Remove all 1 conversation point cost cards from games. It doesn't have his face on it though, so I'm going to leave it in there. Okay, Stockholm Syndrome, that goes away. Stockholm. Alright, consider this a show of faith. That also has his face on it. And were there any more? Yep, there's one. Okay. Terror deck's getting kind of big. Jackson goes away. And Captain. Alright, new rank, Captain. Yeah, once per negotiation you can concede any demand cost 6 or less without paying the cost. Ooh, yeah, that would have been useful on the one that said, oh no, that was not 4 conversation points, it was a conversation card that costs at least 4. Alright, I'm going to leave this one face up so I remember I have it. Alright. Alright. Time for personal card to end off year 7. You've picked up a new hobby. In a chance meeting with an old friend from high school, you learned about a new wave of board games. Is it called Hostage Negotiator? There's a whole other world out there beyond the classic games you grew up with. Yeah, there's more than just Mousetrap and Monopoly. You've started a nice collection and are excited to play, so you invite some friends over. Unfortunately, as fate would have it, they all have to cancel at the last minute. Try again next week, or maybe one of these plays solo. Well, I am playing a solo game, so I think I'm going with maybe one of these plays solo. Alright, what do we get here? You find a game that says it plays 1 player. This should be fun. Pause your Hostage Negotiator career game. Choose another game from your collection and play it solo. No, that's going to take too long. If you win, +1 merit. If you lose, -1 merit. Well, I'm already ranked captain, so merit's not going to matter. If you had fun, -1 personal stress. Okay, I'm not going to actually play another game, but I'm going to assume that I had fun doing it. So -1 personal stress. I played Back to the Future again. It was fun. There you go. Did I win? I'm just going to pretend I lost. So -1 merit, I'm still at 1. So doesn't make a difference. Okay. Alright, negotiation impacts. Successful negotiation, +1 merit, gain trait respected. If your merit level is 4+, roll for promotion. Alright, I'll give myself the 1 merit for that. And I get respected. Okay, traits. Oh, I already have respected. Oh, well that was a waste. Alright, that's year 7. Yep, all done. Alright, year 8. Stressor, Valerie. Your relationship with Valerie grows, despite your intention to end it before it ever got off the ground. One day while you were having a drink with Valerie at Chop's happy hour, your spouse walks in. Great. It's not what it looks like, or I screwed up. She's going to see right through it. So we're going to say I screwed up. Yeah, you did. I want a divorce. Oh. All we were doing is having a drink. Speaking of which, I haven't had a drink yet. Just can't make it through this game married. Okay, divorced. And new stressor, Valerie. Great. Alright, which one of those am I getting? The top one. Oh, and divorced, I think that makes your personal stress not go below 3. Trait. Divorced. Yeah, your personal stress may never drop below level 3. But you lose all spouse stressors. I don't have any. Alright, personal stress is up to 3. Well, that stinks. And then proceed to this year's career event. Alright. Career year 8. Well, at least the marriage lasted longer this time. First time through the career, I think it was over by year 3. She was already the ex-wife before Sicko abducted her. So it was year 3 or 4. Alright, career year 8. Or it might have been right before he abducted her. The station goes through a skills audit from a consulting firm hired to analyze the overall quality of the force. When it comes time for your review, you sit down and await the feedback. If you have 2 or more advanced skills, do something. If you have fewer than 2 advanced skills, do something. Yeah, I have 2. I have 1 die and then 2 of the extra cards. So, 2 advanced skills. Alright, what happens? The consultant tells you that you are doing a great job keeping your skills fresh and up to date, and they are recommending you for recognition, plus 2 merit, and gain trait respected for the 3rd time. Alright, up to 4 merit. And the respected is a waste. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot. Oh, what did it say on the crisis part? Alright, remove Donna, Elijah, Edward, Deceivers, and Arcane from the campaign abductor deck. So I have to reshuffle this. Ooh, who is going to be next? Renisha, I haven't seen her yet. Who did it say? Donna, Elijah, Edward, Deceivers, and Arcane. Oh yeah, Donna got discarded earlier. Did Elijah and Arcane. Alright, so these 2 are out. So down to 7 possibilities. Should end up fighting 2 of them. Then shuffle the deck and draw a campaign abductor card. What do we get? Circle of Atoma. Alright, fought that one last career. You keep switching who is the abductor. Oh, you get rid of all these hostages. Gonna have to read the rules on that though. Okay, circle of Atoma. Alright, have all the different, all 9 of them. Let's see, there's the one that says normal cultist or whatever that has the information on it. And there it is, normal cultist. Threat level 4. 9 hostages, but that's these. Starting demands, the infidel must recant. Major demand card face up, and then 1 escape demand card. The infidel must recant starts face up. And there should be an escape demand. There's only one. All right, that starts face down. I don't remember what that is, if I saw it last time. Conversation cards. Let's see. Oh, that's right. You have firefight checks every time you try to rescue hostages. Make a surgical strike. Rescue a hostage of your choice, so you get rid of one of the bad ones. Ooh. Roll 1 shield. Eliminate one abductor of your choice. Convenient distraction. Yay. Can I talk to whoever? You can switch who is the abductor. Okay. I don't think there'll be a second in command for this one. Yeah, they all say the same thing on the back. All right, what do they have to say? The Circle of Atoma believes that everything exists within a universal sphere. They also believe it is a universe whose clockwork nature is soiled by the chaos of humanity's insistence on individuality and freedom of choice. Yeah, they suck. As directed by their religious text, the Sphere, the cult members wear shapeless robes and refuse names. They have names. You have normal cultist, impatient cultist, volatile cultist. They have names. In circular order, they take turns being the faceless voice of the Atoma, their so-called creator and controller. The FBI discovered the Circle's plans to use the mechanics of chemistry to mitigate the evils of human-spawned randomness, and the cult is now under siege. Good. They deserve it. All right. So yeah, infidel must recant. That starts face up, and then their escape demand card. Okay. What does this say? Spend 4 conversation points, or do it free with captain's ability, to concede during any conversation. This demand is automatically conceded if the angry cultist is extracted or eliminated. If the pivotal event is resolved while this card is still in play, +3. +3 threat level. If conceded, discard this card. Okay, so either take out the angry cultist or extract the angry cultist. If it gets close to the bottom of the deck so that the pivotal event's going to come up, then just use the captain's ability to discard this free. Okay. That's not too bad. Now that I'm captain, all right, these get shuffled up, and we get to see who is abductor first. It's going to be Meek Cultist. Ooh. Okay. While current abductor, roll 1 extra die during threat rolls for extraction cards. And that includes firefight checks. Well, I'm not going to have any extraction cards at first, so that won't do anything this round. Impatient cultist will come up next after resolving each face-up conversation card. You have to do a threat roll with 1 extra die, and if you fail, conversation's over. All right, I remember that. Defensive cultist. Discard an extraction card of your choice from your hand. If you have to do that when he comes up. If you do not have an extraction card in your hand, there's no effect. All right. Kind cultist. Play 1 conversation card face down when converting a 4 into a success. Okay. Oh, I haven't looked at the achievements to see if I did anything. Normal cultist doesn't do anything. Angry cultist. While current abductor, if you get a conversation ender, a threat level goes up 1. Arrogant cultist, you may pay 2 conversation points once during the conversation for -1 threat level. Okay. If you do not do this, and the arrogant cultist is the current abductor at the end of the conversation phase, +1 threat level. All right. So you definitely want to do that. Militant cultist, +1 when she becomes the abductor. While she is the abductor, you have to do 2 firefight checks before resolving a card when you try to extract. And if I recall, you can't extract them by lowering the threat level to S and then lowering it more. You have to just do hostage extractions. Volatile cultist. Double all threat level increases and decreases. All right. Actually, that would be a good one to start off with. You do the keep cools, go down 2 each time. He's the last one on there. All right. But for 1 point, I can buy Can I Talk To, and then pull up whoever I want. I just have to get 1 shield to do that. Okay. All right, special rules. Oh, tarot card, specific to them. Not a great chance it comes up. This deck is pretty big now. Well, hey. Pivotal events are all shuffled up. They can go over there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10. Let's see what special rules say. No, where's my conversation deck? There it is. All right, the abductor deck. The cult members are both abductors and hostages. Do not use the second in command. Well, it's down there, but I don't use it. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. During setup, shuffle the Circle of Atoma abductor cards and place them in a face-up pile. Yeah, we got that. You can look through the deck at any time you want, but have to keep the cards in order. The abductors on top of the deck is the current abductor. At the end of every terror phase, move that one to the bottom, and now you have a new abductor. Okay. Extractions and firefights. All conversation cards that have at least 1 save a hostage effect are now extraction cards. Anytime you'd like to resolve an extraction card, you must first make a firefight check. You do a threat roll, and, well, you need to have at least 1 shield for the firefight check. If you get that, no effect. If you don't get a shield, dead hostage. I guess that would be the current abductor is dead. Like other threat rolls, you may convert 4s and play cards that impact a threat roll. After the firefight check, resolve the extraction card as normal. Saving and killing hostages. Hostages can only be achieved by doing the hostage save. So yeah, if you get down to S and lower the threat level, that doesn't do anything. But you gain 1 conversation point every threat level you lower below S. Okay. When a hostage is killed, remove a Circle of Atoma abductor card from the top of the deck and move a hostage piece to the killed hostages. Similarly, when a hostage is saved, remove a Cult of Atoma abductor card from the top of the deck and move a hostage piece from the hostage pool to the saved area of the board. Oh. So, all right, so the firefight check, it doesn't prevent your extraction. So you roll the, whatever, let's say you get a secret extraction and you roll 2 shields for 3 hostages. You still get to do that. It's just if you fail the firefight check, you get a dead hostage first. Yeah, okay. If the abductor is eliminated, then treat it as a dead hostage, yes. If a terror card states that more hostages are taken, then instead increase the threat level. Right. The could I talk to conversation card lets you change the current abductor, that's this one. It says can I talk to, not could I talk to. First, find the abductor you would like to choose, then take all the Circle of Atoma abductor cards above it in the deck and place them at the bottom. So yeah, just cycle through until you get to it. When the hostage pool is empty and at least half of the hostages have been saved, the game ends in victory. Okay. Okay, these can just go aside for now. All right. Put all this back out here. Plus the other ones I've added. Well, Secret Extraction I just had sitting on top of Major Extraction because it's much better. Ooh, this time I have this card. I didn't have this last time because I was using the Crime Wave deck and hadn't taken this. So 8 points, you can get 4 hostages at once. Well, I don't think any of the demands are going to have to, nothing's going to go over here, so yeah, I'll make a little room. Alright, so total mind control, little compromises. Oh yeah, surgical strike, and then these 3. Or secret extraction. This is surgical strike. Which this could be good, because you can remove any abductor you want. With 2 shields on that. And even 1 shield, you still get rid of 1, it's just you kill them instead. Alright, that could probably be a good card to buy. Gonna start with all the zeros, and then can I talk to? Maybe. And it's only 1 point. And then a convenient distraction, also only 1 point. If you succeed, you can avoid firefight checks. I don't know if I'm worried about the firefight checks. That'll just kill hostages. Some of these cultists, which that's alright. I mean, unless it looks like too many of them are going to die, I'm not worried about the firefight check, so probably won't ever use that. Can I talk to? Maybe. Alright. I'll just put them both right there. Okay. Alright. I think I'm all set to go. Got my free cards. I definitely want to see what their escape demand is this time. Unlike last one against Lieutenant Jackson. Oh yeah, before I start that, alright, let's see. Did I achieve anything against Lieutenant Jackson? Or general challenges, there's win the turn before the pivotal event. I won on the pivotal event. Save 5 hostages or more in 1 turn. I don't think I did that. No, no. Ooh, consecutive victories against all 3 hostage negotiator abductors. Yeah, I did Arcane earlier. Achieved that one this career. What about the crime wave? Nope. Crime wave are Elijah, Barrett and Renisha. Have not fought either one of them, so that hasn't happened. All right, where's Lieutenant Jackson? Play all 4 one-cost conversation cards face down in one turn. No, I did not do that. Concede both major demands at least once in a single game. No. Never turned the other one over. Should have. Move 2 hostages off the Stockholm Syndrome track in one turn. Yes, did that. Okay. What do I have for these? Circle of Atoma. Win with a threat on S. Okay. And eliminate the militant cultist. Ooh, I'm gunning for you, militant cultist. Alright, start with 2 dice. Alright, have both CPRs. Oh, the other one will be good, where you can re-roll on a failed extraction, because those are the only ways to actually rescue people. Okay, divorced, restraint, respected, those won't do anything, so just the 2 CPRs. Okay, so let's see. Well, we start with threat level, keep cool. Try to get 3 dice. I mean, can't yet, but try to work toward it. -1 conversation point. Minus another 1 conversation point. Well, that was no good. Oh, and I have to pay 1 conversation point to reveal a demand. Well, I don't have any conversation points, so I'm going to have to do small talk. Okay, back to 0. All right, the other small talk. Oh, wait. No, not yet. I'm going to discard 1 to get 1 conversation point and then play this to reveal the escape demand. All right, what's the escape demand? Presidential pardon. Spend 2 conversation points to concede during any conversation to resolve all extractions this turn without firefight checks, but they will escape at the end of the turn. I don't think I'm going to want to do that. And I already forgot what this does. Oh yeah. I just have to concede this at some point before the pivotal event. Okay, which I can do for 4 points or for free with the captain's ability. Or that goes away if the, which one? Angry cultist? Yeah, if the angry cultist is extracted or, oh, I was supposed to roll, no. Roll an extra die during threat rolls for extraction cards. All right, no, I didn't do any of those. I still have a small talk. 1 point. Yay. All right, I'm buying a reroll. Well, didn't accomplish much at all that turn. Revealed the major demand, or the escape demand, and got 1 point. Pretty crappy. And the next one is Impatient Cultist, which is fine. So Meat Cultist goes to the bottom. Let's get rid of second command. Meat Cultist goes to the bottom. Now it's Impatient Cultist. Every time I play a conversation card, I have to do a threat roll with 1 extra die afterward, and if I fail, conversation's over, which there won't be any conversation, so it's going to skip straight to Defensive Cultist. And with him, you have to discard an extraction card of your choice from your hand. If you don't have one, no effect. Well, I'm not going to have one because I'm only going to have the free cards. No extraction cards in there, and the 1 reroll. And I'm at 0. Okay, and then it's going to be kind. Normal. Alright, so it'll be a while before any of the bad ones. Alright. Oh wait, with 1, maybe instead of buying that, I should buy the get whoever you want. Alright, wait, hang on. So if I get can I talk to, a success means I switch to whoever I want. So, well, it's going to be impatient right now. I would switch to, say, Well, I like the volatile cultist, because then if I get some keep cool successes, I go down 2 each time, but... Well, no, I could save it and wait for him. And that'll skip the militant cultist. She's bad. You know what? I think I want to buy that instead. Can I talk to? Instead of the reroll. So, not going to use it now, though. I'm going to save that. Okay, I'm going to save that. So, all right, Impatient Cultist is never going to do anything. Oh, I didn't play a Terror card before I switch to the Impatient Cultist. Terror card. Roll a die. If the result is equal to or greater than the current threat level, +2 on the threat level. All right, need to roll a 1, 2, or a 3. 4. Wow. Equal to or greater than the current threat level, +2. All right. Goes up 2. Any unrevealed, if any unrevealed demand, there aren't, +1. All right, that's terrible. I kind of wish I had the reroll and could have used it right there. All right, now the Impatient Cultist comes up. I'm not doing anything, so Terror card. I'm going to completely lose it. Threat level goes up 2. 1 goes decay. The next one will kill Impatient Cultist. Alright, this is bad. Okay, Impatient Cultist is out. Any unrevealed demands goes up 1. Okay, now Defensive Cultist is in play right now. And yeah, I don't have any extraction cards, so that doesn't do anything. And then end of the Terror phase, well, he goes to the bottom, and now it's Kind Cultist. Alright, so 4s, I can use just 1 card to turn a 4 into a success. But on a K right now, that's bad. Oh, and I got to buy all the free cards. Ugh. Oh, I only have 1 die. Well... I definitely need dice. It's going to be really hard to get down to S. Oh, wait. But I can do Can I Talk To? I don't want to do that yet. I want to get to 2 dice. Now... Well, if I fail, I kill the Kind Cultist, and then I'll be on Normal Cultist. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Because what I want... Well, okay, if I succeed, I'm going to go to the Volatile Cultist. And then the Keep Cools, a success will lower it by 2 each time. Although even with that, I can only get down to 3. But that means 3 straight successes. With 1 die. Although if I get a 4, it only costs 1 card to turn it into a success. So as long as I have the Kind Cultist. All right, I'm going to go for it. Oh. Threat level goes up 1, so Kind Cultist is dead. This is not looking good. All right, well, I guess I'll have to try to lower the threat level with 1 die. I'd only lower it 1. And now my Normal Cultist doesn't do anything. There's another failure, -1 conversation point. Try it again. There's another failure. Oh, that's right. Oh, I should not have rolled the green die for that. Well, I had the Kind Cultist, because this does not have change a 4 into a success. Oh well. Well, it's another failure, -2, so I guess I really do need some conversation points. I'm going to trade these in to get to 0. And play small talk. I get 1 point. Conversation's over. Ugh. Alright, 1 point. Well, I guess reroll. New tarot card. Your time is running out. Oh, discard half the top of the deck, or instead discard 2 red tarot cards and shuffle this back in. How many are in here? I believe it's still 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can discard the top 3 and this, or I can discard 2 and put this back in. I'm going to discard 2 and put it back in. So what did I get to skip? Oh, minor demand food, and oh, draw and resolve the next tarot card. That would have skipped a turn anyway. Okay, this goes back in. Hopefully it'll end up at the bottom. Not doing very good mixing there. Okay. Next round. Oh, now it's not normal cultist. Who is it now? Angry cultist. Threat level goes up 1 if I get something that ends a conversation phase. So if I do small talk and don't get a shield, he's dead. And then it'll go to arrogant cultist. Who, when he says, let's see, you may pay 2 conversation points once during the conversation phase to lower that, although I won't have any conversation points if he gets killed. If you do not do this, and he's the abductor at the end of the conversation phase, then +1, he'll get killed. And then if 1 more hostage gets killed after that, it's game over. Alright, going for it. I mean, the only way I'm going to be able to do anything is with some luck. I do have 1 reroll. Alright, so if I don't use this, it's 2 dead cultists. Reroll. Ooh, 2 shields, that's 3 points. Okay. Brief reprieve. I think a reroll, or I could do minor extraction. I have to get that threat level down, so reroll and just stay calm. And all the free cards except for this one. Okay, Angry Cultist goes away. Well, no, first Terror card, then Angry Cultist goes away too. Oh, I'm getting Angry +2. Jeez. Angry's dead. Arrogant's dead. And it goes to Militant. When she becomes the current abductor, +1. Well, that'll kill her. And that's game over. I mean, I guess technically I can still try to save as many as I can so that I don't have 9 deaths. But now she's dead. So now it's Volatile Cultist. Double all threat level increases and decreases, but then that'll be the end of the turn. Oh, an Angry Cultist died. That concedes this. So this is, yeah, that can go away. Angry Cultist got eliminated. So then when the terror phase ends, he'll go to the bottom and it's Meek. Alright, well the only bad one is defensive. When he comes up I have to discard an extraction card, which I haven't even had one yet. Alright. But I've already lost. It's just a matter of trying to save as many hostages as I can. Because there are only 9 of them, and that's already more than half, so lose this one. I don't care about these cultists. Let them all die. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, wait a minute, wait. I could have saved one with CPR. So it's not over yet. All right, so there's still a slight chance. Okay. So meat cultist, I get an extra die if I'm doing extractions, but I don't have any extraction cards, so that'll do nothing. Now, I guess I keep cool. Just need one success on these keep cools and I can get an extra die. Nope. Okay, try it again. All right, get my point back, and there, 2 dice. Okay. Just stay calm, try to lower it a little more. I need a little bit of breathing room. It'll go back up if I fail, so I'll use the reroll on this if necessary. Yeah. All right, reroll the green one. -1, -2, +1 conversation ends if I fail. All right, back to K. Conversation ends. I don't get to use any of these. Oh, whoops, I should not have can I talk to. Wait. Yeah, I haven't used that. Yeah, I haven't used that. I still have it. That wasn't... Wait, or did I have it in there, that pile? I never used that. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay, so conversation ends. I have no points. All I gotta do is buy the free one. Great. New tarot card. If this kills any hostages, I'll lose. Looks like we're back to square one. Place the threat level marker back to the starting threat level. Ignore if the second in command is in play. Oh. Alright, that might have saved me. So I actually got a good one. Alright, there's still the discard half the tarot cards that are left in here and here. 4 left. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad, although all I can do right now is earn points. Well, now it's not the meat cultist, it's the normal. No, defensive. Alright. I have to discard an extraction card. I don't have any. Wait, who's coming up next? Normal. Actually, if I could switch to the volatile, I can get to 3 dice with the just stay calm cards. Or keep cool. I don't have those right now though, so it's not worth doing yet, but alright, if I can get some conversation points here. Trade these in for conversation points. And small talk. Get 1 point, conversation ends, or I trade in both of these and get 2 points instead. No. 1 point, conversation ends. Hang on to these. So I'm going to buy the free ones. And then only 3 points. There are only 4 hostages to save. 3 points. I think I want to reroll and lower threat level. If I can go for 3 dice, build up enough conversation cards, maybe I can get this and just save them all. I think that's the best chance I have. All right, back to 0. Okay, that goes. These go back over here. New tarot card. Alright, it's that your time is running out. Discard half the remaining red tarot cards face round down, then discard this card. Well, there are only 3 left of the red ones, so that'll be 1. Ooh. Would have raised the threat level 2. I'm glad that gets discarded, and there. Alright, that's gone. 2 more rounds, and then pivotal event. So now, it's back to the normal cultist. Next round, volatile cultist. Kind of want to have him right now, so I can get double threat level lowerings. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is play Can I Talk To? Just need 1 success. Okay, got the 1 success. I get to switch to an abductor of my choice, so I'm going to volatile cultist. I'm going to play Keep Cool. Or actually, I could do Just Stay Calm. If I get 2 shields, it'll go down 4, so all the way down to S. But if I get no shields, it'll go up 2. I do have a reroll, though. Yeah, I'm going to do that. See if I can do it all at once. Need some luck here. Nice. Alright, up to 3 dice. Okay, now I just have to rescue all the cultists. Well, the Keep Cools aren't going to do anything for me, so I'm just going to trade those in for 2 points. And then Small Talk. Okay, 2 points. Alright, I have 4. Now, who's coming up next? Meek. So Meek Cultist. Ooh, I get 1 extra die for extractions. So it'd be nice to get some extractions going now. 4 points. I could get a minor extraction and the other reroll. I'll get to roll an extra die, and that'll save her and the defensive one, which is the only other bad one left. Yeah, I want to go for that. All right, minor extraction and reroll. So I have 2 rerolls. All right, I like that. Unless a tarot card kills somebody, and then no matter what, I'll lose. Okay. Tarot card. Yeah, all these can go back. Oh, I get the free ones too. Just stay calm. There we go. Hey. All right, tarot card. Roll a die. Oh, if the result is greater than current threat level, draw and resolve 2 red tarot cards. Well, no matter what, it's higher, so I have to do both of these, so I'm going to be on the last round. I have to save all 4 in the last round. This is going nowhere. Dead hostage. CPR is gone, so can't do anything with that. So that's a dead hostage. Volatile cultist is dead, so no matter what I lose. But hey, I can still save 3 more hostages. Wait a minute, is the camera back to doing autofocus? I didn't notice. Silly thing. I don't want it on autofocus. Hang on a second. Alright, well, I also have the pivotal event, and I've spent my 4 points. Place your highest cost conversation card back into the available area with no effect. Well, I lose the 3-pointer. Alright, hang on. Autofocus, no. All right, that's better. Okay. All right, well, that stinks. Well, it's the last round, so what does this do? Spend 2 conversation points to resolve all extractions this turn without firefight checks. All right. I haven't done any extractions yet, but yeah, I was going to do some now, and I'd completely forgotten about the firefight checks. Well, Captain's ability can concede this demand free, so no firefight checks, and it just says the abductors escape at the end of the turn, but they're going to anyway because it's the last round. All right, so there's a conceded escape demand. Okay. Last turn starts, I get to rebuy these, and then, well, I just have to earn enough points to try to rescue 3 hostages. I need 6 for secret extraction. Oh, it's not meat cultist anymore, it's defensive cultist. When he came up, that would make me discard an extraction card. Oh, so I would have had to discard that anyway, even if the terror card didn't make me do it. All right. I wasn't thinking. Oh, but he came up because 1 more hostage got killed. Okay. Yeah, let's try to save 3. All right, so I need 6 points for that. Or 2 minor extractions, or each 3. So yeah, basically I need 6 points. Small talk. Two shields, that's 3 points. Okay, I could go for it again. It's just if I get unlucky and get nothing, conversation ends. So how about instead discard 3 cards for 3 conversation points by secret extraction. I don't have to do a firefight. Now I'll play secret extraction. Need 2 shields. That's on an edge. I'm gonna re-roll that. I got nothing. That's 2 dead hostages and 1 saved hostage. The result cannot cause the abductor to surrender. Well, okay, that doesn't happen to this anyway. All right. Oh yeah, I have re-rolls. All right, re-roll 1 die. Green 1. All right, re-roll another die. If I'd re-rolled one of the red ones, that would have been a spend 2 cards to turn a failure into a success. So that would have prevented me from having 2 dead hostages. But, oh well. Re-roll it again. 2. Too many failures. Okay. Nothing I can do now. So of the 3 cultists left, 1 of them got extracted and the other 2 got killed. So 7 deaths. Ugh. And that's it. All right. Circle of Atoma. Loss. Captured, eliminated, or escaped. Well, most of them got killed, so I'm going to say eliminated. Hostages saved. 2. Hostages killed. 7. All right, so I'm down to... That's 23. I'm down to 12 hostages left in the pool. So if I don't have enough hostages that I can put in the pool, I lose. Well, my career ends and I'm a disgrace. Okay, what do they have? One of these? Yes, there we go. I think it was just that one. Not there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I have 1 chance to re-roll all dice on a failed hostage escape attempt. I should have done that before I used my re-rolls. I got 2 shields. I saved all 3. I still lose, but 2 more saved. All right, that's good. Now I have 14. And there will be a hostage in year 9, and then I don't know about year 10. The finale last time was run for chief of police and have to do a bunch of debates, and it was all political garbage. Not the time for that. So maybe this one will involve a hostage negotiation. So I might need more hostages, so I don't end my career in disgrace. Okay. Only 5 dead hostages. So now I'm up to 21 deaths. What was it last career? I think it was 10? Something like that. A lot more deaths this time. Okay, secret extraction. Free cards, rerolls. These were Circle of Atoma cards, so was this. And, oh, more cultists. Major demand. Wait, did they have... Weren't there 2 major demands? There are. I already put one over there. All right. Okay, I believe that's all these Circle of Atoma cards. Alright, they can go away. There it is. All right. So that's it for the career phase. Now a personal card for year 8. You are getting a little bit burnt out and tell the chief you need a vacation. The chief raises an eyebrow. Make a career stress check, and if you pass the check, the chief grants you the time off. Go to the choices. All right, career stress check. My career stress is only 1, so all I have to do is roll at least a 2. And, oh, this one doesn't have a reroll on the 1. Oh, no. That's the other green die that has that. I don't have that green die, so it doesn't really matter. All right, just need at least a 2. Okay. If you fail the check, the chief denies your request and you get +1 personal stress. But nope, I succeeded. All right, so choices are splurge and go to Hawaii, or stay within your means and go to a mountain resort. So I bet going to Hawaii would lower your personal stress, but I'm at 3 and I can't go any lower because of the divorce. So I'm betting that doesn't really give any benefit. So I'm going to stay within, and you might get debt. I'm going to stay within my means and go to a mountain resort. You go to a quiet mountain resort and rent a log cabin for the week. The quiet and solitude are just what you needed. You reflect on your career so far and contemplate where you want to go next with it. -2 personal stress, so that does nothing. All right, but Hawaii probably gives you personal stress and debt. Let's see. Or lowers your personal stress and gives you debt. All right, mark your career. Successful negotiation, +2 merits and -1 career stress. Well, I don't need the merit, and my career stress is already at the bottom, so that's fine. Unsuccessful, yeah. -1 merit. Ooh, +1 career stress. Let me get this back out. So merit's now down to 3, although I'm already a captain, so I don't think that'll do anything. Career stress is now 2. Start the next negotiation with a minor demand food in play. Okay. Which, there's nothing bad about that one. The minor demand cards are perfectly fine. Alright, so this will start in play. Oh, you can concede this card to ignore one conversation ender. All right. Okay. So they're trying to help me out because I'm a failure. Okay, that's it for personal card. That's the end of year 8. Time for year 9. Start off with a stressor. I do have one. Valerie again. Valerie shadows you in all your negotiations, your trainings, everything. You're a bit worried she's becoming obsessed. Ask her to back off or allow her to continue. Well, I'm already divorced, so... Nah, she's crazy. She caused my divorce, so screw her. Back off, Valerie. You snap at Valerie, telling her to back the fuck off. She looks at you, first dejected and then angry, before storming off. Shuffle the special Valerie Campaign Abductor card into the Campaign Abductor deck. Nice. Let's see. Where's that? There we go. Campaign Abductor cards. Alright, so yeah, the very last Campaign Abductor possibility. She didn't get put in the deck last career, so this time she does go in there. So now, well, there's only one, maybe two more career hostage negotiations, so I don't know if I'll get to see her. I'm hoping next career that comes up sooner. Maybe we can fight her. Okay. And then proceed to this year's career event. All right, career event year 9. You catch word. Yeah, go away. You catch word of your nomination for a distinguished honor, the top negotiator of the decade. Really? I don't know. That's a lot of dead hostages. You were in the all-time top 10 in the state in terms of number of hostages saved. Well, I guess if you only count the hostages saved and you don't count the hostages that get killed, okay. You have to admit, it would be nice to be recognized. It would also likely mean a promotion and a pay raise. I'm already a captain. Pull some strings, grease some palms, and do whatever it takes to win, or despite the temptation to do otherwise, you only want to win on your merits. Corruption, perhaps? I don't want corruption. I don't even have the corruption card yet. Had to deal with corruption all the time last time. So I think I'll win on my merits. All right, there it is. Let's see what happens. The award goes to that jerk everyone calls the hater. It makes you regret not taking matters into your own hands. Too late now. Aw. Gain stressor regret. No, that's not a stressor, that's a trait, isn't it? No. Regret is one of these? Yes. Gain stressor regret. Well, I only have to resolve one more of these, so, yeah. And gain reward, restraint. Oh, but then +1 career stress and -1 personal, so career stress goes up to 3, personal can't go down 1. Alright, so restraint. Is that the one I already have? Yeah. So, picked up restraint twice and respected 3 times. Or restraint 4 times now? It's something like that. Keep getting that, but I've never seen anything that actually does something with that card. Okay, so, and then crisis. Draw a campaign abductor, and then decide if you want to keep it or redraw. Oh, well, if it's not Valerie, I'm redrawing. Okay, so need one of the regret ones. There are still 3 in here. Okay, so I'm going to roll to see which one I'm going to take. 3, I'll take the middle one. All right, so that'll come up in year 10. Okay, campaign abductor. Let's see. Come on, Valerie. Sammy X. Well, I haven't fought Sammy X, so I kind of want to fight him just because it'll be somebody new. Although I think most of the ones in there are going to be new. So, no. I'm hoping it's Valerie. How many are there? There's 6. All right. Oh, Gonzalo Herrera. I don't think I fought him. Well, maybe year 10 there can be a campaign abduction too. Don't know. All right, Gonzalo. Well, all right. Well, okay, merit, career, and personal stress. Everything's at a 3. Let's see. Did I do Gonzalo last time? No. And yeah, how many hostages last time? 11 dead hostages. So I'm already double that. All right, Gonzalo. Well, at least it's somebody new. Okay, where's Gonzalo? There he is. All right, he's another one with a bunch of cards. Ooh. Was this speed? Place beside the location deck at the beginning of each conversation, -1 conversation point. All right. Oh, there we go. Well, let's read about Gonzalo. Gonzalo never expected he'd be driving across 3 states to get over the border. He doesn't feel like he has much choice in the matter, since he just shot and killed an undercover cop. His best hope to salvage the last 4 years of progression with his drug cartel is to get the hell out of America. He's hijacked a city bus and is forcing a hostage to drive, making for a very difficult hostage situation. 9 hostages. Okay, so I still have 5 more hostages left over that can be added to the pool. Or if there's another hostage negotiation later, be added to that pool. So, shouldn't run out of hostages on this one, but if there's another hostage negotiation, I could. So I want to try to save everybody. And threat level starts at only 3, so it starts pretty low. Just need 2 to get the 3rd die. Starting demands. 2 Gonzalo Herrera major demand cards. He has a pivotal event, 3 terror cards, some tactics cards, some location cards, 4 major demands, and I start with 2 of them. Alright, so it's not quite speed, but he is on a bus. Alright, so 2 of these major demand cards at the start. Reveal 1 location card, place the bus moving side up next to the location card. Oh, what is the stuff for him? Oh, in Circle of Atoma, I did not win. Well, I did eliminate the militant cultist, though. She got killed. Okay, how about Gonzalo? Oh, Gonzalo. Win the game where all 4 locations are revealed. Win by opening the border. Win a game where Gonzalo took at least 1 hostage in the city. Use both tactics cards in a single game. Stop the bus by the end of turn 3. Alright. Well, let's see if we can accomplish any of those. So it said reveal 1 location card. There are 4 of them. Desert. Conversation points may not be spent and do not reset. Conversation points cannot go above 12. Okay. And the bus is moving next to that one, and when the bus is moving, it says, at the beginning of each conversation, -1. conversation point. All right. Let's see. Well, since only the CPR cards do anything, let me make some room over here. I need a terror deck. Well, let's see what else I need to do. Gonzalo may not be eliminated or captured while the bus is moving. All right. I already read that. Okay, what are the rules? Additional setup. Shuffle the location cards and make a deck face down on the table. Yeah, reveal the top one. Place the bus next to it on moving. Okay. Before setting up the terror deck, remove the 2 He's on the Move terror cards. Okay, this says if the bus is stopped, flip the bus to moving. So we're going to add these in, I'm sure. Set up the terror deck as normal and then shuffle those 2 in with the rest of the terror cards. Right. And there's also a pivotal event. For the remainder of the game, only escape demands may be conceded. Well, that just gets shuffled in with the other pivotal event cards, though. Alright, the bus card indicates if the bus is currently moving or is stopped. Yeah, when the bus is moving, it is placed beside the location deck and the location card in play is in effect. You must follow the rules on the location card. Alright, if it's stopped, you ignore location card effects. How do you stop it? Maybe that's one of the demands. Who knows? Tactics, oh, they're tactics cards too. Tactics cards are similar to conversation cards and functionally the same. They are used in the conversation phase. Okay. So, tactics cards. Field tactics, roadblock. So this will stop the bus, but it costs 5 conversation points to do that. And how do I get a new location? Field tactics, detour. Discard the current location. All right. Discard the location, the current location, and optionally flip the bus to stopped. Discard the top red card of the terror deck if you fail. All right, so it says discard 3 to purchase this, I guess. Since, I mean, if you're on the desert, you can't spend conversation points, so you can't buy this to stop the bus. But you can discard 3 to buy this, and then maybe change the location. All right. Okay, one more terror card to put in there. Is this specific to him? Yes. If the bus is stopped, concede this during any conversation for 1 hostage. Penalty, the bus starts moving again. Well, that may or may not show up. Okay, so as long as it's on the desert, it says, I can't spend conversation points, but it doesn't reset to 0 at the end of a conversation phase. But while the bus is moving, at the beginning of each conversation, it goes down 1. Conversation points may not be spent, which means I can't use conversation points to reveal a demand until I either stop the bus or get it away from the desert. I need to see what those demands are as soon as I can, so I think the first thing I need to do is change the location. What happens if you go through all the locations? It said you discard it, right? Discard the current location and optionally flip the bus to stopped. Discard the current location. So what happens if you run out? Doesn't say. Go through them again? I have no idea. Well, we'll see if I run out of cards. Alright, so Roadblock won't be able to do that yet, but Detour, I'm going to want to do that right away. Alright, I need to make the Terror deck. Well, and Pivotal Event deck, yeah, I added one into there, right? I don't recall. I'll shuffle these up just in case. Okay, Pivotal Event. Okay, 10 of these. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add in these two, shuffle again. Alright, there's the Terror deck. Location cards. Right now, I'm in the desert and the bus is moving. And all I start with are the free cards, and I can't spend any points to buy anything until bus stops or I'm not in the desert, so I definitely need this. Discard the location. I guess when you discard it, that means you turn another one over. I mean, yeah, you're taking a detour. Alright, so I need to discard 3 to do that. Oh, actually, I want to do Keep Cool first. Maybe I can get down to 3 dice. Alright, Keep Cool. Nope. That's -1 conversation point. Oh, actually, and at the start of the conversation phase, I go down 1, so really I'm at -2 now. And, well, may as well do the other one. Failure again, -3. Well, I'm going to discard 3 cards to get Detour. And I guess I can use that now. Alright, can I get off the desert? Yes. Discard the current location. So I'm not in the desert anymore. Now, the cliffs. It says, ugh. +1 at the end of each terror phase that threat did not increase. Alright, if I have a terror phase and the threat level doesn't go up, it goes up 1. If the threat level reaches K, the abductor and all hostages are killed and you lose the game. Ooh, those cliffs are dangerous. Alright. Oh, and I did roll that. I used that. I still have small talk. No point in using it because the best I can do is get back to 0. So I'm going to hang on to that. And buy nothing because I have negative points. So this will now reset because I'm not in the desert anymore. Terror card. And if this doesn't raise the threat level goes up anyway because of the cliffs. +2. Great. I'm getting angry. Alright, well. Not good so far. I really needed those Keep Cools. All I have is, oh, these should have all gone back. All I have is small talk. Bus is moving, I go down. Well, may as well use it. Try to buy something. Alright, 3 points. I'm at 2. So that's the end of the round. I'm going to spend 2 points on all the free cards and just stay calm because I think I'm definitely going to need more threat lowering rolls. New terror card. Choose one. Add a hostage to the pool. -1 die until the next conversation phase ends, or +2 threat level. If I don't choose the +2, it's still going to go up 1. I'm adding a hostage to the pool. I don't want it to go up 2. It'll still go up 1, but if it went up 2, then I'm down to 1 die. Oh, that's true. If it goes up 2, this says if it reaches K, the abductor and all the hostages are killed. So no, if I chose the +2, it's game over. Oh, all right. New conversation phase. Keep cool. Okay, if I can get 2 shields on all 3 of these, I'll go down to 2. Hey, 2 shields. Well, it goes down 1, and I get a conversation point. I think I should, while I have that conversation point, reveal one of the major demands. Pay 2 conversation points to concede during any conversation. This is get rid of the choppers. For the remainder of the game, ignore the -1 penalty when the bus is moving. Okay. But penalty for conceding if the bus is stopped, -1 at the beginning of each conversation. Well, all right. I just don't have to ever stop it. Okay, so I can pay 2 points, or I can use the captain's ability and it can be free. Oh, and I spent 1. I'm not going to concede it yet. We'll see. Maybe I'll see what that other demand is. Keep cool. All right, another success. I'm down to 4. No conversation points this time. Just stay calm. If I fail, I go up 1. But I'm going to go for it. Nice. All right, go down 2. At the end of the terror phase, though, it's going to go up again. It's going to be really hard to counteract that. Every round it goes up at least 1. And it takes 2 rounds to get back to your keep cools. Okay. I want to see the other major demand, so small talk. To get some conversation points, so I can use that. 2 shields, that's 3 points. Spend 1 to see the other major demand. Open the border. Well, this is one of the ways you could win. Open the border. This demand is considered an escape demand. Okay. If the bus is moving and the pivotal event has been revealed, all right, well, the bus is going to be moving. I'm not going to change that at all. You may concede at the start of the conversation for ignore all hostage save attempts or saved hostage icons except from this card. The abductor may be eliminated while the bus is moving. If he is, roll a die for each hostage in the pool. A shield saves a hostage. No shield kills a hostage. Okay. So, this doesn't cost any conversation points. Great. So, don't need the captain's ability for this. Alright, so if I use this, I can use one of the high point cards that'll eliminate the abductor, kill him, and then it's over. I just roll to see how many hostages get saved. But on each die, you only have a 1 in 3 chance of saving a hostage, so you probably need to save some hostages first. Otherwise, there's a really good chance of failure, and I only have 4 more. So if I have to do another hostage negotiation in year 10, I need hostages available. All right. And I'm really hoping to go up against Sicko again in year 10. All right. But last ditch effort. I mean, this isn't until the pivotal event, so okay, you do this on the last round. But you have to be able to kill him first. So that means basically getting the 7.1, because the 8.1, you only eliminate the abductor with 2 shields. You rescue 4 hostages, but it said you ignore that. So you wouldn't rescue anybody. Here you eliminate the abductor with 1 or 2 shields. So yeah, get the 7-pointer on the last round. Okay. Terror card. Oh, not yet. I need to spend my points. I get small talk, and then I have 2 points to spend. Just stay calm again. I need to keep buying those. I should get some. Really need to get some re-rolls too. Okay, these all go back. And I really don't mind. Well, that's true. Also, maybe I should change from the cliffs. Maybe one of the other one's better. Because yeah, this keeps going up because of the cliffs. The desert was bad. The cliffs are bad. Well, not this round. I only have 2 cards. So, unless instead of buying this, I buy the 2 re-rolls, and then I have 3 cards I could just discard to try to change the location, but I'm not going to do that. I'll wait around. All right, terror card. Roll 2 dice. Okay, here we go. Can you save them both? So I can roll 2 dice. 2 shields, 2 hostages, 1 shield, 1 and 1 dead one, although I have CPR. No shields, 2 dead hostages. All right. Oh, no shields, 2 dead hostages. Well, CPR can save 1. This is not a hostage escape attempt, so I can't use that CPR. Yeah. This is the terror phase, so I can use that CPR and convert one of them into a saved hostage. That was unfortunate. Wait, and I don't have a reroll. Now I kind of wish I had bought 2 rerolls. Oh well. Alright, still have the other CPR. Okay. Oh, there's my discard. Threat level did not go up, so now it goes up. Yeah. Alright, just stay calm. One shield goes down, back down 1, so that negated it. Small talk. It's going to go right back up in a minute. 1 point. Well, alright, 1 reroll and all the free cards. Except for 1 small talk. Okay, small talk goes back. Just stay calm. And then maybe I'm going to change locations on the next turn. Terror card. He's on the move. If the bus is stopped, flip the bus to moving. No, it's moving. Oh, whoops. I haven't been lowering the conversation. Doing at the beginning of each conversation phase -1. But I meant to do the captain's ability to concede that so that does not affect me. I meant to do that when I turned this over. I just completely forgot. So if I had turned it over then, yeah, everything would have happened as I had it. Reveal the next location, then draw and resolve the next red terror card. All right, well, I guess I don't need to necessarily trade in to get the changed location. What's the next location? City. Roll a die at the beginning of each terror phase. Ugh. Add 1 hostage to the pool if the result is a 1 or a 2. Okay. You know what? I like that better than the cliffs. So now the threat level is not going to keep going up. All right. Yeah, I don't mind that one. And there's 1 more location left. Okay. Let's see. So, now it said at the beginning of each terror phase, the terror phase already started, that's what led to that, and now the terror phase ends. I'm not on the cliffs anymore, so threat level does not go up. All right, good. Should be able to get to 3 dice. Okay, keep cool. That's not 3 dice. Try it again. And I have one reroll. Okay, got my conversation point back and 3 dice. All right. Still have a while to go. Although one more of these red ones is change the location. Now I need to start extracting hostages, which, I mean, I can extract them with lowering threat level cards. Well, for now, I don't need to see any demand, so I'm going to trade these in for 2 conversation points and then play the small talk. 3 dice. Okay, 2 shields, that's 3 points. So now I have 5. Okay, I could buy the other reroll and a 4. A bold lie can be good. Failure is really bad. Threat level goes up 3. 2 successes, it goes down 3, and a conversation point. 1 success goes down 1 and a conversation point. So I could do that in a reroll. I'd have 2 rerolls. Okay, so that's an option. I could do 2 just stay calms for 4 points and the reroll. Could actually get more out of that. Could get -4 on the threat level. Okay. And I'm just going to get a small talk as well for free stuff. Well, I get that, so I may as well put that over. Little compromises. That's cost 4, so I can do that in the reroll. That can get me 3 total hostages. Well, 2. Failure's very bad. But I'll have 2 rerolls. And with this one, you get some of your conversation points back. Which if I need to, I can rebuy rerolls. Yeah, I think I'll go for little compromises and reroll. Okay. Free cards. And it says at the start of the terror phase, roll a die at the beginning of each terror phase. If you get a 1 or a 2, add a hostage to the pool. Oh, that's a 1. Okay. Terror card. +2, I'm getting angry. Back to 2 dice. Now I don't really want to use little compromises. I'd rather save it and try to get to 3 dice first. I will use, well, I have the 2 rerolls though. No, I'm going to save it. I'm just going to use small talk. 1 point. Oh, should have been a 0. 1 point. Conversation ends. Well, if I do that, I can't spend the point on anything because there's nothing there. So I may as well use the reroll, and then if I still fail, well, no, I can't buy the reroll this round. I'm going to reroll. Still a failure. Should have just taken it. All right, 1 point. I can't do anything. So buy these. Yeah, roadblock costs 5. I don't want that anyway. All right, buy the free ones. Start of the terror phase. I have to roll a die. Okay, no hostage this time. Terror card. Oh, add hostages. I've taken more hostages. Roll a die, and for 4, 5, 6, add 1 hostage. 2 or 3, add 2, and 1, add 3. Shoot, I could run out of hostages in this one. Okay, fine. That's 1 hostage. There are only 2 more in the pool. If I get to the point where I can't add any more hostages because I'm all out, Career's over. I'm a disgrace. Okay. Keep cool. Alright, well, I'll take the 2 discards to turn that into a success. Keep cool again. Oh, same thing. I don't want to do that. But I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to discard these other 2 free cards to turn that one into a success. So, well, at least now I get another die. And I am going to do little compromises now while I have 3 dice. This is a hostage escape attempt. I can use the other CPR card. Reroll all dice. Same result. Alright, -1 conversation point, +2 threat level, dead hostage, and conversation ends. 0 for 6 with those rolls. This is not looking good. Start of a terror phase, I have to roll a die to see if I need to add another hostage. Nope. Alright, terror card. +2, if any unrevealed demands, plus another one. Well, there aren't any unrevealed demands, but +2. How many +2s have I had? 3. Oh, I didn't do my purchasing. I get small talk, and that's it. Back to 0. All these go away. Are these all free? No, reroll. The rest are free. Okay. I did the terror card. Alright, small talk is all I have. Failure, I get 1 point. So I'll buy a reroll, buy all the free cards, that goes away. I have to roll to see if another hostage gets added. Nope. Terror card. Deja vu all over again. Resolve this card as a copy of the last terror card. Oh, +2. And now I'm down to 1 die. If I were on the cliff still, it would be all over. They'd all drive over the cliff and die. Oh, and I'm at 0 points. Now I only have 1 die. Gonna have to do a keep cool to try to get 2 dice. No, that's a failure. May as well do the reroll. -1 conversation point. All right, 1 more try. No, failure. Minus another 1. Well, I can trade in these 2 to get back to 0 and then try to get something with small talk. How many rounds are left? 4. One of them is going to change the location and make me draw another card, I think. Or I can just hang on to these. I'm going to hang on to them. Well, wait, I only have 1 die right now. Is it really going to matter? Yeah, alright. Alright, I'm going to hang on to these. Something's really good if you're at K. Where is that? Oh, I must be thinking of one of the cards from specific to an abductor. Okay. I am not going to use those. All right, so I get to buy this. roll to see if another hostage gets added. Yep, down to one more hostage over there. Don't test me. Roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, you have a hostage get killed. Well, no matter what, it'll be less than or equal to it, so that's going to be a dead hostage. Feeling most of them are going to die anyway, because he's going to escape. Well, that's right. No, I'll use this at the end. No, first I have to be able to eliminate him. Probably not going to happen. All right. Well, all right. Now that I am at 0, this time I'll trade these in to go up to 2 points, and then see if I can get anything with small talk. Hey, that's 2 points. Okay, the other one. That's 1 point. Conversation's over. All right, 5 points. I think I need both the rerolls and a 3-pointer, or maybe both just stay columns and one of the rerolls. I could try to start extracting people. I'm going to get my keep cools back. All right, now I'm going to go with minor extraction to just try to save as many as I can, and rerolls. All right, that's 5 plus the keep it cools. If I can just get one success to get a second die, maybe I have a chance at doing something. All right, start of the terror phase. Roll to see if I had a hostage. Nope. Okay, terror card. Looks like we're back to square one. Oh, nice. Bad if you're at S, but great if you're at K. All right, goes back to there. Oh, now I really wish I would have bought just stay calm instead. Oh well. But yeah, I can get to 3 dice. Back to 2. Hey, a network error. Say, it says I'm still streaming. Such as my view of the stream that got messed up. I'll just reload this to see what's going on. Okay, it looks like it's still fine. All right. Okay. Okay, there's a chance. Oh, didn't put these back. How many are left? 2. One of them's going to change the location. And did that make me draw another card? I think it did. Yeah, reveal the next location, then draw and resolve the next red terror card. Wait, what if it's the last red terror card? Maybe you don't resolve the pivotal event yet, because that's not red. You know what? I think I've been playing that wrong when that's come up. Or I don't know. If there aren't any more red tarot cards, maybe you're supposed to do the pivotal event. But that's a gold tarot card, not red. Anyway. Yeah, all right, I did that, so now keep cool. All right. Let's get one more success and get a 3rd die. All right, 3 dice. Minor extraction. 2 shields, I can rescue 2 hostages. I have 2 rerolls. 1 shield, I'll get 1 hostage, but then this goes back up. So really want 2 shields. There we go. 2 hostages. Yay. Okay, still have the 2 rerolls. No conversation points, so I just get these free ones. All right, roll 1 die because I'm in the city to see if I have to add a hostage. I do not. Tear a card. Make a threat roll. Well, I get 3. Shield is a hostage. No shield, dead hostage. Okay, 2 shields, but I'm pretty sure I just get 1 hostage. Be great if every shield would be a hostage. Okay, that's 4. I need to rescue half the hostages and then capture or eliminate him. Well, I'm at a point now. How many are there total? 7. 13 total. So I need to rescue at least 7. So if I get to the pivotal event and I'm able to use this and I'm able to kill him, I would need half of these to be successes for a success. We need 3 successes, at least 3 successes to win. All right. Well, all that's left right now, discard these for 2 points and then small talk. Okay, that's 3 points, up to 5. Do it again with the other one. 2 more points, so 7. Ooh, that's enough to get sniper take the shot. Definitely buying that. Just need 1 shield after I concede this. So let's read this again. If the bus is moving and the pivotal event has been revealed, okay, which will happen soon, you may concede at the start of the conversation phase to ignore all hostage rescued icons except on this card. The abductor may be eliminated while the bus is moving. If he is, roll a die for each hostage in the pool. Yeah. Shield, saved. No shield, dead. Ooh, and if I still have rerolls, I can reroll a couple of times. So yeah, bind sniper, take the shot. Wait a minute. I didn't have all 6 free cards, did I? Oh yeah, because I didn't use any 1 turn. I hope that's right. I hope I didn't just mess something up and play out a turn with something. Well, alright. Have to roll to see if that's the end, so roll to see if a hostage gets added. Nope. Terror card. This is going to be the one that says change location. And yeah, draw and resolve the next red terror card. So I don't know if that's supposed to be this or not. Although, I won't be doing anything next round anyway. So even if I don't turn this over now, I'll just be turning it over right away anyway. So, doesn't really matter. Okay. What's the new location? Forest. Conversation cards may not be played face down to get 1 conversation point. That stinks. And I have to flip this over too. My demands were not met. For the rest of the game, as long as there is at least 1 demand card in play, you must spend 1 point before resolving a conversation card. Well, that's fine, because I'm going to concede that demand. This does not apply to conversation cards played face down. All right. Although, does that include conceded demands? I don't think it does, but I'm not sure. Well, last round. Well, I can buy during the round, so I'm just going to buy these right now. I'm conceding this with captain's. No, I don't need captain's ability, and I already used it on the other one. So, pivotal event started. Okay, I'm conceding this. Well, yeah, that's true. If I can't do that, then this makes it impossible for me to do anything, because this says I can't discard a conversation card for one conversation point, and this says you have to spend a conversation point to resolve a conversation card. Well, no, I guess I could do small talk and get points. No, because getting points is resolving it. So I'm saying conceded demands do not count toward this, because otherwise it's impossible for me to do anything. And that's no fun. That would just be a combination that, yeah, ends it right now. No, I'm not playing it like that. So, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say that doesn't include conceded demands. So I just conceded that, so now I don't have to do this. But I cannot discard these worthless reveal a demand card for conversation points. That's all right. I don't need conversation points. I just need to do sniper take the shot. Well, no. I could rescue one hostage first if I can get successes on both the keep cools. So keep cool. Okay. Or I could buy more cards with small talk and try to save some more hostages. Well, all right. Do the other keep cool. I can rescue a hostage with this. Well, I do want to rescue a hostage, so I'm going to discard these to turn that 4 into a success, so that'll be 1 hostage. I only need 2 successes. Now, I can play sniper, take the shot now, or I could try to get some points with small talk, although if I fail, it's all over, although I have the rerolls. I can reroll 2, and I'd also have 2 cards that I could turn 1/4 into a success when I'm rolling to try to rescue them. Or if I try to get some points, just stay calm could save up to 2 hostages. It only costs 2. It also, though, could end the conversation. A bold lie could give me 3 hostages. Costs 4, though. I'd have to get successes on both of those small talks. No, I think I'm just doing this now. Sniper, take the shot. Just need 1 shield, and he's dead. Alright, got the shield. He's dead. So now, 5 hostages left. I have to roll a die for each one. See how many I'm saving. Ooh, 2 shields. Okay, and then this one, I can discard 2 to turn that one into a shield. Alright, so that's going to be 3 already, and then I'm going to re-roll the other 2. Okay, 4. Alright, only lost 1. Okay. I thought that was going to go a lot worse. Oh, got saved by that 1 terror card that reset the threat level to 3. That was a big bonus. And I think... Alright, win a game where all 4 locations are revealed. Yep. Win by opening the border. I did open the border. Win a game where Gonzalo took at least 1 hostage in the city. Yeah, I think I added 2 from the city. Use both tactics card? No, I did not use the roadblock. Stop the bus? I never stopped the bus. Okay. Alright, got the first 3 achievements on there. Any of these other general challenges? Have I ever saved 5 or more hostages in 1 turn? I don't know. Okay. Gonzalo, that was a win. He was eliminated. That's 3 eliminations, 3 captures. Well, that was a loss, though, the Circle of Atoma. Of the wins, 2 eliminations, 3 captures. Let's see. 9 hostages saved and 4 dead. But I only have 10 hostages total now in the pool, so if you're 10, I have to do another hostage negotiation, and I require at any point more than 10 hostages, I lose. Wait a minute, something's not right. Oh no, that's right. 25 dead hostages and I have 10 left. Yeah, okay. Start with 35. All right, hang on just a second. Yep, thought so. Okay. All right, Gonzalo, you're out of here. That's a Gonzalo card. So is that. And I think there might be one more in here. Yep. There was a pivotal event Gonzalo card. I think. No, there's not. All right. These are both his. Okay, those cards, location cards. Bus. Gonzalo. Rules. Alright, I think that's it for him. Okay, re-rolls. That's the first time I think that's the first time I used one of these to kill the abductor. Or no, I might have used the 8.1 before. Yeah, 10 hostages left. Oh, I completely forgot I had food. Yeah, I could have bought more, could have earned more points because this lets you ignore one conversation ender. I completely forgot I had that. Yeah, I'm putting the hostages there so we can see how small the pool is. Alright, food. Those need to be shuffled up. But we get to see what the personal card is. Okay. And then the other stressor, regret, and then year 10. Last time there was no abduction in year 10. It was stupid run for chief of police. Alright. You've been saving up for a while and you have some extra money to buy something nice. Choices. Stay within your means. Choose one to buy. Big screen TV, computer, or weekend vacation. Or overextend a little. Choose one to buy. A car or truck, a house, a boat, or a diamond ring. Who are we going to buy the diamond ring for? I mean, got divorced, so the wife's gone, and then we told Valerie to, it said you told her to fuck off, so nobody to buy the diamond ring for. Well, no matter what, there's going to be a stressor card. So it could buy a car, truck, house, or boat, or big screen TV, computer, or weekend vacation. The weekend vacation, I'm sure, is just going to do personal stress. And that's already at the minimum because of the divorce. Maybe career stress. Big screen TV, computer, Ooh, maybe you can get an advanced skill from the computer. The other ones, I bet personal stress goes, well, I bet you get a stressor debt, and then, I don't know. I'm buying the computer. I'm hoping I can get another one of the green dice. All right, computer. Everyone needs to splurge on a purchase every once in a while. Your purchase brings a smile to your face, especially knowing the hard work you put in to pay for it. -2 personal stress if weekend vacation was selected. -1 personal stress for any other choice. Well, nope. I'm at the minimum because of the divorce, so that did nothing. Okay, negotiation impacts. If 4 more hostages were killed, yep, +1 personal stress. Oh, sure. After it would have just gone down 1, but it couldn't. Successful negotiation, +2 merits. -1 career stress. And gain reward, vacation time. If merit is 5+, roll for promotion, but I'm already a captain, so I don't think that does anything. Well, I'm going to roll anyway. Oh, I don't get a promotion. Gain reward, vacation time, so that can lower my personal stress. I think that's all those do. Oh, there's one more. Let's see what it is. Single use. You may remove this card from the game at any time to remove 1 stressor card of your choice from the active stressor deck, which all I have is 1. So, I don't know. I kind of want to resolve the stressor card because doing more stuff is fun. Well, so it's not going to lower the personal stress. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it. I want to see what this regret is all about that's just about to come up right now. Okay. Year 10. Right, let me put Gonzalo away, or whoever this was. Yeah, Gonzalo. There he is. All right, Gonzalo's gone. This can go away. All right, so year 10, I want to see what this is. You need more money. Every decision you have made seems to be working against your career progression. You decide you have to change that. I'm already a captain. Move into the gray. Plenty of cops take liberties to get ahead. No, I'm not being corrupt. Resist the urge to do something else you might regret. So I bet this will give you some career stress or something. Yeah, well. All right. Resist the urge to do something else you might regret. Life doesn't get any easier, and you just aren't making the kind of money you want to be making. It is weighing down on you personally, or it's weighing on you personally. Make a personal stress check. Ooh, I have to get a 5 or a 6. Nope. If failed, +2 personal stress. Well, it'll max out at 5. If passed, +1 personal stress. And then proceed to this year's career event. All right, I should have discarded it. Year 10. Ooh, alternate finale pack 2. Oh, I wanted the regular one. Yeah, did alternate finale pack 1 last time. Here's alternate finale pack 2, and then the regular one, which I'm still betting involves Sicko, although it could be wrong. All right. Oh well, that just means I'll get it on the 3rd playthrough. Unless I do like this even worse than this last time and have to retire in disgrace. Just prior to your last formal day as part of the force, the chief pulls you into her office. With a grim look on her face, she explains the situation to you. It's a situation you never could have imagined you would face. And yes, if I don't have alternate finale pack 2 or would like to try a different ending, discard this and try again. No, I'm doing alternate finale pack 2. Ooh, if you're not ranked captain, if you are ranked captain, well, I'm a captain. So let's see. Sit down, Captain, the chief says, motioning to the chair. You take a seat and wait for her next words. Before you go, I thought you could use some good news. Do you remember that negotiation years ago where the abductor escaped and 3 of the hostages were never found? Ooh, we'll pretend that's one of these first 2 where there were 3 dead hostages. She pauses and you nod your head. Well, the hostages have been found alive. Ooh. They were secluded all this time. Bargaining chips for the abductor. Oh, the abductor escaped, though. No, this would have to be the hacker. Incognito. Anyway. Where was I? They were secluded all this time, bargaining chips for the abductor in case they got in a tight spot. They are safe. They are coming home. The chief forces a smile. Now go and make sure that it isn't all for naught. Add 3 hostages back to your overall hostage pool. Ooh. Do I get to edit this and subtract 3 hostages? All right. Well, that'll be useful. Well, I'm assuming if I added hostages that I'm going to have to do a hostage negotiation. So now there are 13 hostages available. All right, alternate finale 2. Let's see what's in there. Open up. 3 endings again, it looks like. Ending A, B, and C. Ooh, I like the look of this. Target cities. All right. This looks much more interesting than alternate finale 1. Pack your bags, Captain. You're going to Washington, she begins. Your eyes widen and your jaw drops as she tells you there is an imminent nuclear threat and the president has called for the best negotiators in the nation to be part of the joint task force whose goal is to prevent nuclear war. Yeah, that's much more interesting. Let's see. You take a moment to collect yourself and soak in what you just heard. Of course, you resolve to do whatever it takes to prevent a disaster that could cost the lives of millions. Or 13 hostages. You leave the office and exit the building to find a Secret Service detail is there to escort you. First to your house to pack your essentials, and then to the airport and a private plane. This is all so surreal. All right, finale rules. Remove the ending cards. Yeah. Take the target city's reference card, review the additional rules, and keep it face up in front of you. Okay, target cities. Probably move this out of the way. Target cities. All right, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., Houston, Los Angeles. All right, London, Rome, Berlin, Moscow, Beijing, and Tokyo. If required to roll a city, roll 2 dice to determine the city as shown above. Okay, so whatever you roll, you get that city. Yeah, there are 11 on there. So you're most likely to get Washington, D.C. Not very likely to get London or Tokyo. At least I assume you take the sum. It's 2 through 12 on here. You may be able to protect 1 or more cities if you get access to national defense satellites or other resources. Oh, hey. Hey, how's it going? I'm on the finale. So, yeah, I got another loss. Lots of dead hostages. I have 25 hostages are dead. And alternate finale 2 came up, and it's all about avoiding nuclear war. So that's what's happening this time. So still didn't get to do Still didn't get to do the regular one, which I still bet is fight Sicko again. That's fine. In the next 2 days, I'll just do a third playthrough and do this one. And then I'm going to have to find another game to play. All right. So I'm not sure exactly when you showed up. So yeah, we're called in to the best negotiators in the country to try to prevent nuclear war. All right, so if required to roll a city, roll 2 dice to determine the city as shown up here. You may be able to protect 1 or more cities if you get access to national defense satellites or other resources. Yeah, hopefully the nuclear war gets stopped. But if not, Oh, and I was really close to running out of hostages and almost lost the career from not having enough hostages. I only had 1 left to add to a pool, and they kept getting added. All right, where am I? Okay. Take 1 die for each star in your rank. Great. So, Captain, get 5 dice. You may choose which dice you select. Well, there's just the 1 green one. This is your dice pool. Take the remaining hostage pieces in your overall hostage pool. All right, these 13. What do we do with them? Note that in the finale, you may discard 2 hostage pieces to convert a 4 into a success. You may discard 3 hostage pieces to re-roll 1 die. All right. During this finale, you need to use your resources to prevent the use of nuclear weapons, not only by a foreign threat, but also by your own government. Failure will assuredly lead to nuclear war and total catastrophe. When ready, draw the first card from the finale deck. So, mix these up. Okay, I'll put the endings right there. All right, 13 hostages that I can discard for re-rolling and changing things into a success. Too bad I don't have that. I only have that many. I think last time it was still 24 hostages left over at the end. This time it's 13. Okay. The situation is dire, and it appears the enemy is prepared to use a nuclear weapon if they don't get what they want. The problem is, no one knows exactly what they want. You serve on the support team as one of your new colleagues negotiates with Sev, the one on the other end of the line. Normally, the line could easily be traced, but in this case, it is protected. It's protected by sophisticated reverse blockchain technology. The enemy is certainly not lacking for money. You have an idea. You write something on a note and slide it over to the active negotiator. Yeah, first time was a lot better with the hostages, but the ending was boring. Running for chief of police and doing politics. This is better. Yeah, it was all just that one fight with Incognito. Lost 10 hostages. Okay, so suggestion to the other negotiator. Tell them we know where they are. Oh, sorry. Tell them we know they are not after money, or tell them we respect their technological capabilities. All right, what do you think? Tell them we're not after money, or tell them we respect their technological capabilities? Respect their technological capabilities? Yeah, we can do that. As usual, you and the other support team members, tiny print, can hear the conversation in your earpiece. And they, on the other line, they say, as you should. Although you don't believe it, our capabilities eclipse your own. Your arrogance as a country has blinded you to the advancements we have made over the years. And it was all right under your nose. You've long prepared for an atmospheric attack, but have you prepared for a subterranean one? Sev finishes with his question and launches into a maniacal... Oh, Sev's the bad guy. Launches into a maniacal laugh, sending chills down your spine. Discard up to 5 hostage pieces and then roll your dice. If the number of non-successes is equal or greater than the number you discarded, roll a city. That city is destroyed, even if protected and nuclear... Even if protected and nuclear is triggered. I assume that's supposed to say nuclear war is triggered. How do I protect a city? Maybe from one of these cards. Alright, discard up to 5 hostage pieces. I only have 13. And if the number of non-successes is equal or greater than the number you discarded, then roll a city and it gets blown up. And then, well, the result at the end, it says, if nuclear war was triggered, resolve ending A. Okay, I don't want nuclear war. Otherwise, draw and resolve the next finale card. So it's going to be like that. Going to run out of hostages very quickly. All right, so discard up to 5. And then, well, if I discarded 5, that just means... Oh, wait, what would it say? If the number of non-successes is equal or greater than the number you discarded. All right, so yeah, if I discarded 5, as long as I get 1 shield, I'm good. Now, I can discard 2 to turn a 4 into a shield, or 3 to re-roll 1. Oh, and in this one, it's bad to have more dice. If I only had 1 die, I could just discard 1, and then, well, I could discard 2, and then it's a guaranteed success. Lame. I'm thinking 3. So I need 3 successes out of the 5. No, I'm going to do 4. Oh, 3 would have been, I could have done it with 2. Oh well. All right, nuclear war was averted. So yeah, if the number of non-successes is equal or greater, roll a city. The city is destroyed even if protected, and nuclear war is triggered. So nope, didn't get nuclear war yet. Okay, and then draw another card. No, these are discarded. So down to what? 8? 9. Oh yeah, I just did 4. All right, down to 9 hostages. The enemy mouthpiece, Sev, wants to speak with the president. He gives you 2 hours to make this happen. And before the words are out of his mouth, the team is scrambling to get the president to the ops room. The team decides you will take the lead and will feed the president responses in real time. This is going to be tense. The president arrives with 30 minutes to spare, which gives you time to talk him through the plan and how you will deliver responses to him. You realize how surreal this moment is, and just then, at exactly 2 hours, Sev's call comes in. You feed the president your recommended responses, and he takes your advice, but also goes off script a few times. He's very good, and after 20 minutes of back and forth, he's developed quite a rapport with Sev. Then Sev tells him he only has one more question. Are you ready to destroy the world together? Choices. Can we hold off on that? I enjoyed this chat and would like to do it again soon. Or, I'd like to invite you to the White House to discuss that. All right. I would like to chat again soon, or why don't you come to the White House? All right, what do you think? I think it'd be fun to invite him to the White House. Oh, that's right. I also have respected. can discard this card to look at the results of any career or finale card before making your choice. So, one of these cards in here can look at it. Look at the results before choosing. But let's save it. Okay. All right, we can invite him to the White House. Sev laughs. That is very funny, Mr. President. While I would greatly enjoy watching the chaos unfold from your soil, I do not believe I would be safe there. He pauses, and you know the next words he speaks are not going to be ones you like. As a courtesy, I will let you pick the target. We will see how good your defenses are. Roll 3 cities and choose one. If you have protected any of the rolled cities, how do we do that? Yeah, it says protected cities. If you are given the ability to protect a city, that must be in one of these cards. You must choose from the list to be protected. Place an alert marker on the city. Well, all right. We'll do that if it comes up. All right, roll 3 cities and choose one. If you have protected any of the rolled cities, you must choose one of them. If the city is unprotected, you must discard 4 hostage pieces to protect it. If it is an American city or 4 hostage pieces to protect it if it is an American city, or 6 if it is a foreign city. If you are unable to protect the city, nuclear war is triggered. Great. So basically this is going to cost 4 or 6 hostages. And then the city will be protected. All right, roll 3 cities. So 6, that's New York City. 11, Berlin. And 6 again. Well, I don't know, I guess reroll. Berlin again. New York City again. Okay, 5, Houston. I don't know, how about New York City? So it'll cost me 4 hostages to protect it, otherwise nuclear war is triggered. That's only 2 cards out of, I assume, 10? No, 9. Only 2 cards done out of 9, and there are only 5 hostages left. Nuclear war is coming. All right, if nuclear war is triggered, resolve ending A. Otherwise, draw and resolve the next finale card. Okay. Wonder if there's going to be a possibility of getting more hostages. Things are not going well. Yeah. So much so, the president is considering a preemptive strike against the enemy. Among the many problems are that the task force does not know exactly where the enemy is and what country they are affiliated with. In your short time here, the task force leaders have come to highly respect your negotiating skills. They send you into the joint sessions to discuss a preemptive strike. Convince the president that it won't look good to the rest of the world if the USA strikes first, or convince the president that he has more time. Well, I would assume striking first is going to trigger nuclear war. So strike first, or tell him it won't look good to strike first, or just convince him he has more time. Doesn't need to strike yet. I think convince him he has more time. All right, we'll convince him that he has more time. You explain to the president that he has more time. You know this because you have detected the lies in your conversation with the enemy. You know what it's like when your adversary is about to take action because all of the other options are gone. You are not there yet. Trust me, Mr. President, we have more time. Discard up to 5 hostages and roll that many dice. Oh, let's see. Did the other one say that roll that many dice? Oh no, the other one said discard up to 5 hostages and then roll your dice. So that one you had to roll all 5. This was, all right, discard up to 5 hostages and roll that many dice. If you did not roll at least 1 success, roll a city. If the rolled city is a foreign city, that city is destroyed and nuclear war is triggered. Or by foreign, they mean not in the US. If you were successful or an American city was rolled, nothing happens. Okay. I'm just going to roll 1. Discard up to 5 hostages and then roll that many dice. If you do not roll at least 1 success, roll a city. If the city is an American city, nothing happens. And there are 5 of them. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, those are the most, those come up the most often. So there's a pretty good chance of doing that. So I'm just going to do 1 hostage. I guess I could do 0 and just roll a city, but I'm going to do 1. All right, so if I roll a success, nope. So if you did not roll at least 1 success, now roll a city, okay? So just need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 7. So Washington, D.C., nothing happens. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That cost 1 hostage. And then as before, if nuclear war is triggered, resolve ending A, otherwise do another card. Wait, what does that say about ending B? Oh, if this is the last card, resolve ending B. Oh, that's what you save this for. If you get to ending B, you can make sure you get whichever one is good. But first have to survive all these cards. All right. What is it, 5 more? 6 more. You only hear heavy breathing on the other end of the line. The enemy's negotiator, Sev, hasn't hung up, but his breathing is all you've heard for the last hour. You try again. Talk to me, Sev. What is going on over there? But no answer. Finally, several minutes later, choose one. Pardon me, you ask? Choose one what? Although you know what is coming. Choose one city. You choose the city, I choose death or safety. Stall for more time, don't choose a city, or gamble and choose a city. I bet stall for more time will cost lots of hostages. Gamble could make you not lose any hostages possibly, or it could have a much higher chance of going to nuclear war. So, with only 4 hostages left, I'm in favor of gambling. What do you think? Hopefully it doesn't need to be a city that's protected, because New York's the only protected one. All right, I'm going to gamble. Gamble and choose a city. Okay, I will do it, you say. Your support team is arguing in your ear about which city to choose. Surely a foreign city will give you the best chance. Perhaps the enemy won't even attack a certain foreign city, but maybe the cities in the USA are protected. Are your defenses ready? Well, New York City's protected, so maybe that one will be good. Choose a city. Note if it is a foreign city or an American city, then roll a city. If the city matches the type, American or foreign, matches the type you chose, that city has been targeted. Discard half of your hostage pieces, well, that'd be 2, to protect the city if it is not already protected. If you have no hostage pieces, the city is destroyed and nuclear war is triggered. If the city does not match the type you chose, that city is important to the enemy, although you don't know exactly why, and they will not destroy it. Okay, so choose a city and then roll. Okay, and it said if the city does not match the type you chose. Okay. If the city does match the type, that city is targeted. Well, I'm far more likely to roll one of the US cities, so I think it would be better to choose one of these. Let's see. Well, I mean, the most likely ones are Moscow and Beijing, so I don't know, Moscow. Choose Moscow. All right. 9, so Chicago. So it said if it doesn't match, nothing happens, right? If the city does not match the type you chose, that city is important to the enemy, although you don't know why, and that city, and they will not destroy it. All right, nothing happened. Still have 4 hostages. Five more to go. You are called into the Situation Room and told the enemy is planning a demonstration to prove they have nuclear weapons and are willing to use them. They plan to target a city no one would expect for this demonstration. Command has tasked you with stopping them from using a nuke, or at minimum finding out which city they are planning to target so defensive tactics can be employed. Alright, so focus on preventing the enemy from using a nuke, or focus on determining the target city. Maybe this, you gamble and you might prevent anything from happening. Focus on determining the target city. My guess would be you have to spend some hostages to protect a city. And only 4 left, so I'm thinking the one that I bet is a bigger gamble. Focus on the target city? Yeah, you want to do that? Alright, we could do that. Alright, let's see. You use several tactics to try to get the... What? Oh, you use several tactics to try to get the man you know only as Sev to give up the name of the city. Surprisingly, he seems ready to give up the information to you. Roll a city. This is the target city. Alright, 11 is Berlin. Now roll your dice. If any 2 of the dice's... if any 2 of the dice's sum equals that of the target city, you learn the target and report it to your superiors. If you wish, you may re-roll any dice you choose 1 time. You may also discard 5 hostage pieces to re-roll again. Can't do that. If you're unable to match the number, the city is destroyed and nuclear war is triggered. Oh, 11 stinks. Would have been really nice to get something like 6, 7, 8. Alright, so roll all 5 dice. Basically, if there's a 5 and a 6, then the city is saved. Well, you learn what their target is, so maybe it doesn't happen, or you, I don't know, evacuate people. Ugh, need a 5 and a 6. And you can re-roll once. Alright, got a couple 6s here. Ooh, and a 5. Alright. Got it. Okay, nothing happened again. Okay, still have 4 hostages, down to just 4 cards. Next. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Ooh, I think this is going to end up with nothing. I shouldn't look at that yet. I didn't look at this either. Yeah, if nuclear war is triggered, resolve ending A, otherwise draw the next one. Okay. You've been tasked with communicating with other countries considered to be allies. Your job is to find out if they have the ability to protect themselves from a nuclear attack, but you have to do it without raising any suspicion that there is a credible threat against them. A difficult task to be sure, but not for a negotiator such as yourself. You are given a clearance code and you begin the video calls. Alright, so start with the main allies and work your way to the smaller ones later, or start with the smaller allies as they will be less trusting and take more convincing. So what's this gonna do? Protect more cities? Yes, that was close. Although it said you could re-roll all the dice once, so, you know, could have just kept 1/6 and then rolled the other ones to try to get a 5. But didn't have to. Alright, so start with the main allies and work your way to the smaller ones, or start with the small ones? Smaller first? Okay. Hopefully this doesn't cost any hostages. Soon you are ready to report your results in the Situation Room. The President nods for you to sit at the table in an empty chair between 2 decorated servicemen you can only assume are generals. You stammer as you tell them you decided to talk to the smaller allies first. Many scoff, feeling it should have been obvious they couldn't protect themselves, but the President never flinches. I respect your analytical approach. Sometimes nothing gained is nothing lost. I appreciate your hard work and I'm glad to have you on the team. The room goes silent from the power of the President's words. The stress of the situation is getting to everyone. Add 1 die to your dice pool. Well, since there's another red one here, I guess we can add it in. 6 dice now. Okay, and then, yeah, draw and resolve the next finale card. All right, next one. 3 more, still 4 hostages. I figured they'd all be gone by now. You're in the Situation Room, and a nerdy-looking scientist busts through the door. We've done it. We figured out how to isolate X794 on the chemical signature of a nuclear weapon, and no material in the world can prevent the ray. Okay. He stops, wide-eyed and open-mouthed, eyes darting back and forth, clearly waiting for an overwhelmingly positive reaction from the officials in the room. I think what he is saying is that we can now locate every nuclear warhead in the world using X-ray satellite X794, right, Chuck? The nerdy scientist, apparently named Chuck, nods in excitement. The room immediately is alive with chatter and conversation. Clearly, there are lots of ways to make use of this technology. Okay. Suggest tracking any launched nukes for defense purposes, or suggest using the information to pinpoint the location of the enemy. So, track any launched nukes, try to shoot them down, I guess, or try to find the enemy. And then 2 more cards. I don't know what I think is better on this. Maybe tracking any launched nukes could protect another city. Defensive one? Sure. Sure, we'll do that. Some of the generals are interested in a more aggressive approach, but cooler heads, including yourself, want to agree on a defensive strategy. Roll your dice. You may discard any successes rolled in place of 1 hostage piece. Discard 5 hostage pieces to protect any one city of your choice, or 10 hostage pieces to protect all 5 American cities. All right, so roll all the dice, and then 5 minus the number of successes, you can protect a city with that. Do you have to? Can we just not protect a city? Well, let's see how many. 1, 2. Now, I guess that counts as 2 successes, so 4. Well, that means, yeah, discard 1 hostage to protect a city. Or, well, it would be discard 6 hostages to protect all 5 American cities. Don't have that. To protect 1 city of your choice. All right. I mean, these are all more common. But it might be good to have a city, since it's grouping them by U.S. cities and non-U.S. cities, it might be good to have one of these protected too. Just in case. I think Berlin. Sure. Why not? Okay. Yeah, if nuclear war is triggered, resolve ending A. Otherwise, draw another one. Okay. Oh, that cost a hostage. 3 left for 2 cards. Might make it. You go on duty as the active negotiator. It has been days since Sev, as the enemy negotiator calls himself, has called to continue the negotiation. You half expect the shift to end without incident, but then the phone rings. This will be critical. If you make one misstep and this call takes more than 60 minutes. He stops and whistles slowly for a moment and then makes an explosion sound. Let's begin. Alright, choices are trust your gut, use your dice pool, 6 dice, or leverage the resources at your disposal, use your hostage pieces. Well, only 3 hostage pieces, 6 dice. Trust your gut and use your dice pool. I think we're going to have to go with that. If I still had 20 hostages, then yeah, I could do that. Alright, dice pool. The president must be relocated. Roll 5 dice. Oh, I want to roll all my dice. The sum on the dice is how many minutes it takes you to get the message to the president. Okay, alright, we'll roll those. Alright, 3 4s, a 6, and a 3. Alright, 21 minutes. Ground all commercial planes in the airspace above Washington, D.C. Roll your dice, so now I get 1 more. Choose the lowest result and multiply it by 10 to see how many minutes it takes. The lowest result of all 6 dice, I guess. Should I be reading all of this and then rolling? Alright, 1. So 10 minutes. Yeah, choose the lowest result and multiply by 10 to see how many minutes it takes. Okay, scramble fighters to escort the president to his new destination. Roll your dice. If no successes are rolled, it takes 20 minutes. Otherwise, it takes 10 minutes. Okay. Come on. All right, it takes 10 minutes. Add up the results. If the total is over 60 minutes, roll a city. That city is destroyed and nuclear war is triggered. Ah, well. All right, it was 41 minutes. So, no hostages used. Great. Yeah, that'd be kind of... I mean, unless you only have 3 dice or so. Pretty hard to not do that in less than 60 minutes. Okay. If nuclear war is triggered, resolve ending A. Draw and resolve the next. If none remain, resolve ending B. Alright. 1 more card, still 3 hostages. It was all those first 2 cards. The president comes into the room escorted by Secret Service, even here. We can protect only 3 cities at a time. I need this team to figure out what are the highest priority targets for the enemy. We will protect those cities and pray to God we don't need to defend the others. I expect your recommendation within the hour. With that, he leaves, and almost immediately the senior officials begin arguing over what cities to protect. Soon the argument shifts toward coming to an agreement when they realize they are mostly on the same page about what cities carry the most risk. You take a chance to speak during a brief moment of silence. All right. I agree that DC, New York, and Los Angeles are the most likely targets. Or isn't it more likely that they'll expect us to protect the obvious choices? All right. So Washington, D.C., New York, and Los Angeles, or they're expecting that? Well, New York City's already protected. So maybe if we choose the other one, we can protect some other cities to get more coverage on there. Now, yeah, still have the card that lets lets us look at the choices before making a choice one time, but I kind of want to save that for the ending. Although if we fail, we just get ending A and then, well, but I bet ending B, if you choose the good one, you can go to ending C. All right. Yeah, save it for the other ones? Or you're saying yes, do the, they'll expect us to do the obvious ones to try to get some other cities? Okay, we'll go with that. So, isn't it more likely they'll expect us to protect the obvious cities? Your comments spark a new round of discussion. Yeah, go for the non-American cities. And eventually, they come around to your way of thinking. Plus, if necessary, the military capabilities of the more secondary targets are more than enough to help with retaliation efforts if necessary. Still, it is scary leaving such populated targets exposed. Of course, everyone still believes Washington, D.C. must be on the protected list. It's not lost on you that, although it's strategic, the desire for self-preservation among those in the room is apparent. So note that Houston, Washington, D.C., and Chicago are now protected. Well, we don't get to pick, but it was 3 cities that weren't already protected. It said Houston, Washington, D.C., and Chicago. So we didn't get to do non-American cities. But if we chose the other one, I guess it would have been Los Angeles, and then New York City was already protected, and Washington, D.C. So, got 3 cities this way instead of just 2. Result, draw and resolve the next finale card. And there aren't any more, so I think we go to B. Since all the other ones said, this one doesn't say if you're out of cards, but all the other ones said, otherwise, well, yeah, if none remain, resolve ending B. So I think we go to that. And this one, we can choose which one of these to do. All right, ending B. You are mid-sentence making small talk with Sev when one of the support team barges into the room. Another negotiator might have flinched, or changed their tone, but not you. You continue with Sev, but remain keenly aware of the scene around you. Something big has happened. And then the voice of the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff in your other earpiece. We found them. Keep him talking and don't give anything away. You plan to do just that. Continue the small talk or switch the conversation to more serious matters. I think we use respected and look at the 2 choices, since we're on an ending. But one of these must lead to C, or maybe ending A if you have nuclear war. Maybe that leads to ending C. Who knows? All right, so let's take a look. If we choose continue the small talk, it says, you smoothly continue talking to Sev about nothing, as you have been. Well, he thought it was nothing, but you were digging for small hints and clues about his background and potential ethnicity the whole time. You wonder if any of what he said was analyzed and provided the needed clues to find them. Drone-supported strike team is going in, you hear in your earpiece. Moments later, you hear an explosive coming out of the mouth of... you hear an expletive coming out of the mouth of Sev. Turns out, the enemy had multiple teams in different cities around the world. They were not affiliated with any country, just a rogue group of anarchists that wanted to cause chaos. The strike teams went in with perfect precision and eliminated the threat. All right, that's if we choose continue the small talk. Oh, I want the other ending. Switch the conversation to more serious matters. If we choose this one, it says, Sev, let's get serious for a moment. What is the end game here? Sev's tone tells you that you might have made a mistake. There are no demands. We have always just been buying time and giving you a reason. Baiting you into using your arsenal. We could never destroy the world without you. And now it is too late to stop. He finishes with a groan. Sounds like the drone-supported strike team had arrived. All enemy locations cleared and secured. You hear in your earpiece. Loud cheering erupts as the task force celebrates. Out of habit, you've left your earpiece in. Something is coming out of the atmosphere. Trajectory match on 38.9072 by 77.0369. Initiating defense systems. It says, if you have a god, now would be the time to pray. And either way, the result is the end. All right. So neither way will get us to ending C. So you must get that from ending A. Or maybe one of these other cards takes you to ending C if we chose differently. Huh. Well, either way, Sev gets killed. How about we use the one that doesn't have a nuclear warhead coming at us? So we'll choose continue the small talk. They took out Sev and all his allies. Nuclear war was averted. Oh. I'm going to have to get these at some point. All right, so that was career 2. Let's see, I'm going to mark this down. So this ended with alternate finale. Which one's this, 2? Ending B, option 1. So this one might have 6 different ways it can end. Maybe only 4. Maybe A leads you to C. But yeah, you probably have to play this at least a dozen times to get all the endings. And that's if you get no repeats. All right, well, the next 2 days I'm going to do one more career run and hopefully, well, unless the career ends early because I run out of hostages. Then we'll get that 3rd finale. And hopefully that one has Sicko. And then I have to pick another game to play next week. Let's see, like the first time B, yeah, B didn't have a finale. It just took you to, did it only take us to C? I don't remember. Oh, we ended with ending A. Oh yeah, C was the one where, we had the lowest one. That's right, yeah, B took you to A. Well, at least the one we chose took us to A. I don't remember exactly everything. But yeah, it'd probably take a dozen times to do it all. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do run 3 the next 2 days, and then, yeah, I don't know what to play next week. Should I play a zombie game next week? This one I've played before. You have different characters you can use, and it's just a card game. Try to thwart the zombies so they don't kill you. It has a bunch of missions for you to go on. So I could go for that next week. That'll probably take at least a couple weeks to go through. All right. Well then, I'll reset all this so that tomorrow it is career attempt number 3. And yeah, see you then. Glad you could make it again for the ending. All right, I'm gonna shut this off.